Welcome back, people. It is episode 45 of season 5 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We got a fair amount to get into today. Before we do, please like, follow, share with a friend, maybe download it. We got strange and unusual topics about people drinking. We also have some people cloning dogs. We got some World Series discussions to have on the podcast, some college football overview, an NBA return not so warm, and our NFL picks and trade deadline talk. It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
Come on, everybody, celebrate. The Taxi Squad is here today. So lose the blues, kick back and relax for now. We talk about sports and stupid stuff. We're probably wrong and it might get rough. So welcome back. It's the Taxi Squad. Yeah.
Vince!
Turbo. Oh!
How you doing, cuz?
Dude. How am I doing? You should hurt yourself? That's a good start.
It just started off on a funny take, hit my funny bone. I'm good.
Oh, I
What's
was like,
happening?
did you move too quickly and now you're injured? Fucking old
No.
man Mike.
Leave OMM Mike alone, okay?
Old man Mike, welcome back. This has been the last couple weeks has been a nice recurring character return. You know, like when somebody's in season 1 of a show and then they come back in season 5 and you're like, oh, I forgot about Packers Mike. And now we're back on it, which is huge for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the past couple weeks they've made it easy to pick them, which we'll get into later.
Not this week, buddy.
Not so easy anymore. Used to make it easy. Not easy this week.
But to answer your question, I'm doing pretty dreary right now because it is dark in Chicago.
Dreary.
It's dark, midnight hair. What was it? Daylight savings time hit me like a ton of bricks. So it's just like, it's odd. But I'm also coming in dreary and hot. I'm dreary and hot right now.
You're dreary and hot.
I'm coming in hot. I'm feeling hot right now.
Like not like you look good, which you do, by the way. But like you're hot, like what's up, huh?
Yeah, I'm like,
but you're also
like I'm hot like something, and then I'm also hot like I'm hot like temperature wise, like mentally I'm hot, like I'm pissed.
Oh, you're pissed?
I'm pissed.
What are you pissed about?
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off about this. I'm pissed off about streaming and network television and nobody playing nice and the English Premier League deciding that Paramount, or not even the Premier League, the Champions League deciding that Paramount Plus is the place that we're going to put games, and then ESPN and YouTube having a battle so they're not showing games on ESPN on YouTube TV, and then Adam Schefter's tweeting like, hey, everybody like submit a thing to YouTube saying to let ESPN on, while you know damn well ESPN's not playing ball with YouTube either because they're owned by Disney, so you can't little boy your ass doing it. And meanwhile, the only people that are actually being affected by this are the people that want to watch sports in the first place. So now it went from sick, you can cut the cord not to pay crazy cable bills, but you still got to do that if you want to watch everything. Plus, you got to have Paramount Plus. You got to have Amazon Prime. You got to have YouTube TV. You got to have everything just to watch a couple of fucking games or a little bit of a soccer match midday. And quite frankly, I hate it. And the thing is I can't change it. I want to watch it anyway. But like even today, I wanted to watch Newcastle in Champions League and poo-pooed right on that. So I just had to follow it on the app. It's bullshit.
You know, Vince, there was a point in time in the world.
There was a time.
All of these things were in one place.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful thing. It was called fucking cable.
Yeah.
Everything was right there. Anything you wanted, anything your little heart desired.
Well,
the cable
sort of. You couldn't really
brought it all together.
You couldn't really get like English soccer. You know, there's goods and the bads, obviously, but
there were certain packages you could purchase to get that legally.
Oh, and here's the real shit of it too. You get the basic sports package and you don't even get Chicago Sports Network or Marquee because then now they're splitting off. So there's an extra thing you got. Monthly, you have to pay like $190 to watch a couple games. It is psycho.
You remember Do you remember when Chisholm came out? Chicago Independent Sports Network. Do you remember when Chisholm came out?
Yeah, and they were like,
You
get
needed
an
an antenna.
Yeah, you're like, what fucking year is it? Like, make
All
it
right.
easy enough for people to watch. Like, you shouldn't. I know they make their money on TV deals and all that shit, but like, I would be willing to bet viewership for all of the teams under it, including the Cubs and Marquee, are all lower because of this. It's all money. That's what it is.
Baby.
But the thing is like they had a nice like packaged amount of things, and then they sell it over and over again to different TV deals, and now Amazon's in the mix. And oh yeah, Netflix. They're doing sports on Netflix now, and you're like, what? Like how?
They do the boxing matches on the Netflix, which I guess
they
I
did
understand.
NFL last year, didn't they? They had an NFL game.
Yeah, they had an NFL game on Christmas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
it was Christmas
but
Eve.
just fucking, what are we doing? Everybody stick to your vertical. If you're Netflix, have TV shows and movies, and great. If you're Amazon, like bring me gum in a day. Like all of that is great. And then if you're ABC, gum,
what are they bringing?
I want to be very specific. Also,
Oh.
hey, you never know what those drivers, they might come up and be like, boom, sneak attack, and you just get cummed out. But like, there are just things like Paramount
Boom.
they should be making movies. You know, I love a Paramount movie. Don't love a Paramount soccer game for some reason.
Paramount's the deal with the mountain, and then the stars go over the mountain, right?
Yeah, it's Paramount's in it.
Hey, how
This
you
mountain,
doing?
and you know they should
Hey,
have
Mike,
two
there's
horses.
Paramounts and the fucking stars, and
Hey, Paramount marketing department, change it from the Paramount
listen,
to a pair of horses, and it's a Paramount.
and let's talk about this greedy fucking mouse for a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Disney, this fucking fictitious asshole mouse, thinks he can come in and take over sports now? Stick to fucking
Mickey Mouse
animated
is
movies.
sucking at the teat of the modern citizen, dude. I've
Mickey
been saying it
Mouse
for years.
Fuck Mickey Mouse, okay?
$119 to go see the Star Wars area? Get out
What?
of here.
$119
To go to see
what-
Star Wars. I just want to see
And by
Luke
the way-
Skywalker. They're like, how about, you take out another mortgage? Fuck you.
What does this Jagoff rodent have to do with Star Wars, anyways?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What does this rodent have to do with Thursday night football or Monday night football? Why are they kindred spirits?
Why? And you know what? Know what's worse? Okay? The fact that Disney wants to come in and buy all this shit. They're clearly giving an advantage to their own platform, like the Hulu. Because if you want the Hulu, you can get the Hulu.
Yeah.
And all right, they're giving big promos right now for it because it's the only place you can get it. Supply and demand, babe. It's the story as old as time.
I know, but no one's going to switch over. That's the thing. It's like ESPN's coming from it being like, YouTube's the big bad wolf. You are so much larger than them. And you are so much worse at business than YouTube is.
Well,
YouTube gives us a free platform to put our stuff on it. I have never gotten anything by Disney that's free besides those stupid-ass Disney Channel games when I was like 10. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Those
Everything
were
else you got to
Those
pay an
were
arm and a leg just to be like, I love Tinkerbell. It's like, well, give me $100. It's stupid.
Yeah. I don't understand it, to be perfectly honest, but what's interesting
I do.
is that if you pay attention, of course, the money, right? But what I don't understand is their like willingness to continue to raise the prices for these providers like YouTube TV, Fubo, the rest of them. They can't come to an agreement and just be like, okay, you're getting your slice of the apple, so am I. The cost of these things couldn't have gone up that greatly. I'm sorry.
Everything's $15.99 a month. You're like, you want me to spend $16 a month on 7 different things and get cable? Again, it's $200 a month just to watch a couple things.
It's egregious, and why many people are starting to switch over to, you know, the ripping of the
the illegalities of it are going through the roof. And me personally, I would never do that.
Never. This podcast, we don't do those things.
Piracy?
Not us.
Not me.
Pirating? What's that about?
Even the idea of it's making me sick.
Oh my God! I'm Vince. Stop talking about it. I'm gonna be ill.
Oh, you want to get this free game out of nowhere? Would never. I'd love to pay him.
I did some data dump. Okay,
Ooh.
so
Is that looking up numbers while you're pooping?
It very well could be.
Okay.
Or wouldn't that be? Yeah, that would be a data.
Hey, how did the
or a
Bulls do
dump of
yesterday?
data.
Hold on, let me get on the toilet. I got to do a data
Hold on.
dump.
Hold on. But over the past 7 years, the cost of YouTube TV has gone up $20 on average every year since it came out.
What was it initially? $50?
Initially, upon coming out, it was $42 a month.
And now it's 100?
Then it went up to 52. And then the big jump was to 72. And it remains now. And if you want all the add-ons and all the bullshit for all the sports, you're approaching $85 to $90 a month.
Yeah. Like, I don't blame anybody for doing it illegally. Because all they're doing, again, Mickey Mouse is sucking at the teat of the modern citizen. It's really just ridiculous. And you know they're just making money hand over fist in everything that they do. And you could see it so visually and so perfectly. And then you're like, oh. And then also do me a favor and put good programming on ESPN one time. I dare you.
Yeah.
I put it on now. They even ruined Pat McAfee. I put it on now. I'm like, this sucks. College Game Day blows too. I'd rather go to any other network to watch. Like, I'd rather watch Big Noon Kickoff.
FS1's college kickoff is good. You got guys like Urban Meyer out there, kind of a sexual deviant, but kind of a good dude.
For now, you got Urban Meyer. Yeah, they've been cool with like the culture, anti-culture thing. Because they also added Barstool people on there and Urban Meyer and like stuff where ESPN's like, that's not safe for Mickey Mouse. All we're going to do is steal with their white collar crime. Truly.
Allegedly, Mickey Mouse doesn't like Dave Portnoy, I hear.
Yeah, well, they also tried putting, Part of My Take on ESPN for a while or something like that? Oh, that was an anti-Jew joke.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wasn't Walt Disney anti-Semitic?
Walt Disney was not anti-Semitic at all.
Yes, he was. Yes,
no
he was.
Way. He did not fund the SS
you're being
at all.
Castic. I see.
What? Am I?
You're being sorry.
You mean casting?
You're being Steve sarcastic, dude. Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little, but it's fascinating to me that the world still celebrates an imaginary rodent's birthday.
When is
Isn't that crazy
Disney's
to you?
birthday? I don't even know.
I don't know. But it's like USA, Good Morning America. It's like, oh, today's Mickey Mouse's 180th birthday. Well, fuck that imaginary rodent.
Did you? Honestly,
I really wanted to wish him a happy
Walt
birthday
Disney,
at home and say, hey, Mickey, how you doing?
Walt Disney made Mickey Mouse accidentally. You know that whole thing? Everybody says it all the time.
Oh,
dude.
Because it was like an acid trip and
or something like that. It's like, oh, whoopsies, and you made the biggest. I'm more annoyed than Clayton Kershaw and Matthew Stafford went to high school together. That's one of those facts where you're like, yeah, you're not cool to know it because everybody knows it.
Lucas Giolito, Max Fried, and a couple other guys went to
Harvard Westlake.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Vince, I'm sorry about your frustration. I don't know how that just turned into like an absolute rip fest of Mickey Mouse.
I told you I was
sorry
hot
to all the kids.
And now I'm like, everybody together. Less hot. I'm less hot. That works. I'm less hot.
Good. Yeah, all right, let's talk about people getting drunk, shall we?
Okay, we shall.
All right.
We shall.
So, Vince, there was a recent report that came out by one and only Matt Brown EP on the X/Twitter that went into a full per capita data of the drunkest colleges in college football, just based off of solely beer sold during college football games.
Do you know how we got this information, Mike?
On a FOIA request.
A ton of them. From every school, he's like, freedom of information. Tell me. Yeah, I love that. He was like, I'm just going to get the data and I'm going to look at it as it is.
It's wonderful. He did a whole data dive, went to all these different colleges, requested this FOIA request, and got the raw numbers of the most booze sold at football games, both in raw numbers and per capita. We'll save number one, but let's talk about top five, shall we? There's a lot of Midwest states in this. I'm just going to throw that
I've never been
there.
less surprised in my life, to be honest.
I mean, we win at the drinking thing in the Midwest, all right? That's all I'm going to say. Who do you think is number five, Vince?
Yeah, this is actually good because I'm not looking at it, so it's a pure guess. By total sales?
by total revenue of alcohol
Okay.
in stadium.
It might be higher, but I'm gonna guess Michigan.
Michigan is number 6. University of Minnesota is
Ah.
actually number 5.
I guess Michigan because of how many seats they have, but it's Minnesota. Okay. Who's
Yep,
4?
Michigan was actually number 6. Number 4 might surprise you.
Ohio State.
LSU.
Oh.
$1.4 million sold compared to $1 million sold.
Losing in the Bayou, baby.
Losing in the Bayou, crying Brian, you might need it. All right,
I was
this
gonna say
third
they blacked
one,
out because I couldn't take it anymore.
right. This third one also might surprise you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Maryland.
You know, we're staying in the Bible Belt here, babe. We're staying in Tennessee, University of Tennessee. Yeah.
Volunteers.
Yeah.
They're voluntarily
At
drinking a lot.
$1.6 million in total revenue sold.
$1.6 million.
Now, the jump from third to second's quite interesting.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think is number 2?
Nebraska.
Nebraska, correct. $2 million sold in alcohol.
Wow. Jesus.
Now, number 1 should not surprise us soul.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 shouldn't be surprising anybody. And who's number 1?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin at Madison, $3 million sold.
Dude, it's like
everybody by like twice.
and God bless Wisconsin, dude.
God bless Wisconsin.
Everybody knows that graph that goes around all the time where it's like drunkest places in the US. And
Drunkest state in the union.
It's color coded and it's like blue and green if you drink a little bit and then it turns orange and then it's dark like Darth Maul red. And it's like Illinois got that orange, Nebraska's got that orange, and then Wisconsin it might as well be maroon because it's the darkest red you can think of, and everybody's just getting hammered there.
It is acceptable in Wisconsin to start drinking at 11:30 on a Thursday.
Certainly, we did it.
Yeah. Totally acceptable.
And
Actually, welcome.
and outside of a college campus, I'd like to say tailgating, you can start whenever you want. But like
Tailgating, you could start bright and early.
We're talking
My
about
wife-
like, hey, it's Thursday. Let's just go get a beer at 11:30.
Wife will tell me that the only reason I love Madison, Wisconsin so much, which I do love that little college town.
You're a fan
Wonderful.
of that. Yes.
She said the only reason you love Madison, Wisconsin so much is because it is completely socially acceptable to start being a degenerate at 9 a.m.
She's probably not that wrong, but it is also a very, very, very cool city and cool stadium. But
How many places, when you go to order one drink, they give you another one?
Nowhere.
Madison, Wisconsin, if you order a Bloody Mary, they give you a little sidecar of beer.
Yeah, because you got to pour it in after it and do all that.
No,
I mean, honestly,
it helps.
If
you
they
know,
gave
the
me a
agita.
Bloody Mary, I'd be like, send it back. But I know
I love a Bloody Mary.
Fuck them. Ugh.
One Bloody Mary's all you need.
That's what everybody
Set
says.
The base straight.
Oh no, you had the wrong one. Try it over here. Ew, dude. It's
gotta
V8
like
or
tomato juice.
tomato. Right, I do. In savory applications without booze.
What else? What else are you going to have tomato juice with?
When you make a nice little sauce, you gotta thin it up a little bit. I will drink tomato juice by itself.
That's for cooking.
When you put tomato juice in and they're like, why don't we put vodka in this? Should have stopped there. It's like when people make boozy milkshakes. I don't want booze in my milkshake.
Well, dairy and alcohol just don't go together.
Guess what else does
dairy
it?
and
Tomato
alcohol
juice,
curdle
you
in your-
nasty. Ew.
Well, no, that doesn't do anything in your stomach. It's just acidity. It's delightful. It's like,
You
do
know
you
what it
like
does in my
orange juice and
stomach is
vodka? I do.
I'm tasting celery, salt, and hot sauce mixed with my vodka is not the move. Unless I'm eating chicken wings and drinking on the side. It's not, you shouldn't drink it. The reason that they put all the burgers and the bacon and shit on there is to entice you to get the nasty ass drink.
No, you don't need all that. I just need like an olive, maybe a little piece of cheese.
Olives, ew. Cheese, no, not in my drink. Ooh,
Why?
Hey, it's not French onion soup. It's a fucking cocktail. Why do we got cheese in our drink, dude?
It's not melted. It's just a whole block of fucking cheese.
Unbelievable. I think everybody should just get over themselves and have a beer or a freaking mimosa or something.
Okay. There's a whole conversation to be said about mimosas.
No,
I mean,
don't even know how I
mimosas,
get
you
into
could
it.
drink 4 of them. You don't feel a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Beer beer sometimes in the morning is a little too hot and heavy.
Yeah. So instead, we're gonna do tomato soup and vodka. You psychopath.
It's not tomato soup.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, you got some sugar and cream so I can put it in my tomato soup cocktail. You nasty ass.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm out.
Will you drink Irish coffee?
I don't care for it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather drink the coffee and the whiskey separate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an Irish coffee? Like a good one?
What do you
like
think?
Whipped
Yes.
cream on top?
Actually, this weekend I went and watched the Ohio State Penn State game with some friends, and I had a espresso old fashioned.
Mm.
And initially I was like, this is heavy. And then a little bit of ice melted into it. And I was like, oh, this is delightful. Delightful. Absolutely delightful.
Okay. Golf course drinks. Let's think about this. A transfusion. Is a transfusion a morning drink? In theory, it could because there's juice in it.
It's transfusion is a golf course drink. I will order a transfusion 0 times off a golf course, and I will always get one at a golf course.
But if you see it on a menu somewhere, you got to order it.
No shot.
God.
Tito's and sode. But if I'm at a freaking golf course, fusion me up, sweet pea. That's what I say to the cart girl. I'm a creepy perverted
Is that what you say?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
a creepy
sweet.
perverted old man, dude. Fucking weird.
Hey,
I'm
fusion
so
me
hot.
up, darling.
I'm still hot, dude. I'm still boiling. Can we move on?
Still boiling? Vince, what if I told you on this next Strange and Unusual that a man once ran for mayor of a city, and then instead of winning the mayoral race, he just decided to play for the local community college?
Andrew Cuomo plays for the local community college? That is unbelievable. He's so old.
Can you imagine like his post-game press conference? He'd be like, I didn't know what to do. I could barely hit the tackle.
Yeah, it's like when they're like, who's your favorite artist? And he's like, all of them. And you're like, yeah, boo.
So let's talk about the best father-son combo in sports, shall we? Lamar Willis and Josiah Willis both play for Compton Community College, a.k.a. Compton College, Compton, California, 902.
California, yeah, okay.
One. Now, Lamar Willis is 41 years old. He most notably ran for mayor of Compton and lost.
Did he come in second, or was it just like
I don't know the outcome
Beto
of it,
or whatever that guy's name is?
But he's a sophomore at 42. He's a wide receiver. He's 5'10". Do we want to predict or guess the record of Compton University?
I'd say, well, I don't know how bad everybody else is around there, but I would say right now they're probably like 2-5.
They are 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 0 and 11.
They played 11 games already. Okay.
No, 8 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. There's 0 and 7.
Okay.
They are dog water. So they're not very good.
Well, yeah, their starting wide receiver is a 42-year-old man.
He's not a starter. He's been he's got 2 games, no stats to date. Now his son Josiah is a freshman. And also not lighting the world on fire.
Also, dad's kind of an asshole.
Why is he an asshole?
If I went to college and playing football and you're just surrounded by your dad all the time, it's like, let your kid go to college, man. What are you doing?
It's like, Dad, stop trying to bang the same girls as me.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, I'm going to go to the bar and try to pick up a lady. He's like, oh, I'll come with you, sonny. All right, here we go. It's like, hey, you like my moves? You're like, Dad, get the fuck away from me, dude.
Either that or he's very much so like like the Spice Adams character.
Also, he was quite a young man when he had this kid, too. So
he must have been. Considering, he was probably in his early 20s trying to relive the glory days, but Josiah is a cornerback while his father is a wide receiver.
Well, I wonder if they go on against each other in ones.
Josiah is a DB, 6 games played. Guess how many tackles?
Dose.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take it over.
So the father-son combo, not necessarily setting the world on fire.
Nope, but sick regardless. Very cool.
Have you ever seen the movie Back to School?
No.
With Rodney Dangerfield? No?
I'm going back to school.
Shakespeare. I can't believe it.
History class. I couldn't do it.
But most notably, there was a wonderful scene in that movie. So the guy who played Paulie was in that movie in Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
No, Paulie and Rocky.
I got you. Yeah.
Hey, Paulie,
Trainer. Yeah.
He played like his driver and assistant. And he has a very classic line in that movie. He's like, I had 2 sons. I put one through college. I put the other through a wall. There's a difference, right?
Oh.
Right? Oh, all right. Vince, this third strange and unusual. We are very strange and unusual, this podcast.
Yeah.
Is something that, because it's who it is not surprising. Nor am I going to disagree with it for 1 second.
Yeah, because you're speaking of Disney sucking the teat of the citizens, you're sucking this man's teat and his clone dog's teat.
You watch it. This man's an American hero.
No,
he's an American hero.
He's a New England hero.
No, he's an American hero, and you fucking watch it, all right?
He's the best ever, but not an American hero.
He's the best quarterback to ever play the game of football, the none and only,
Why is
and
he
one
a
and
hero,
only, Tom
That's
Brady.
like calling Michael Jordan
an American hero,
He's
Vince.
Jordan's not an American hero
Jordan's
either.
also an American hero.
I think you're misconstruing what a freaking American hero is.
Listen, I'm not saying he's Pat Tillman, but I'm just saying he's
right.
close.
I don't think Tom Brady was an outstanding citizen off the field. It wasn't a big thing. You gotta be if you're gonna be a hero.
Yeah, I mean, he was the starting quarterback, Super Bowl champion. Of course, he was out.
He broke more hearts than he made love them. That's for sure.
He was breaking hearts, and Giselle broke his heart.
Good. Honestly, he needed to get back because every Super Bowl, it's like fuck.
He didn't find the correct Gina in Boston. Okay, there's a lot of Ginas in Boston.
There's a lot of Ginas in Boston.
There's 2 Ginas in particular at Santarpio's in Boston. Shout out to Santarpio's in Boston. Some of the best pizza we've ever had. Some of the best sausage and banana peppers.
Come on!
Where are you going?
Dude. Nowhere fast, that's for sure.
Exactly. We're not 2 former fat kids on this podcast, but Tom Brady most recently was in the news, says his dog is a clone of his family's prior pet. So Tom, 6-time Super Bowl champion, in a statement from the company he's an investor in, basically stated his dog Junie is a clone of his late dog Lua. Brady made the announcement at the same day the colossal biosciences and venture capital-backed biotech startup made an acquisition of another animal cloning firm, Vegan Pets in Equine. Colossal, which aims to fix extinction among other goals, is said to be valued at $10 billion, and this is its first major acquisition. Tom stated, "I love my animals," Brady said in a statement released by the company. "They mean the world to me and my family. A few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog before she passed." This means only one thing, Vince.
What?
The Taxi Squad podcast rides on forever, babe. Because I'm cloning you. I'm fucking cloning you.
Fuck you mean I'm dying before you. Fuck you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Your ass, dude. Get out of here.
We'll both go to Colossal now. We'll take the blood fucking sample. Yeah. By that time, right? By the time we're old and gray.
I would like to say I do not
yet,
give you permission to clone me.
Oh, come on.
I want to do that on the air.
Come on.
I don't want another I don't want anybody with this mind and unable to control it. That's all I'm saying, dude. There's a lot going on in this
Vince, you're getting the fucking Ted Williams treatment, whether you like it or not.
I don't get set. I fucking don't get set. I don't need this weekend at Bernie's bullshit anywhere near me, dude. I think this is insane. I think this is insane. Like, number one, why would you want a dog so familiar to your old one? It's uncanny. You'd be looking at it like you're kind of my old dog, but not really. Also, there are enough dogs out there that you could adopt, let alone purchase from a groomer. We don't need another reason to have more dogs that not enough people can take care of. I don't like this at all. I think this is stupid, and I think it also validates how much of a fucking weirdo he is. Best quarterback ever. Tom Brady's always been a weirdo. He's been an oddball, which you need to be for that. I don't need him cloning his dog. That's so weird.
Can we talk about his historic run of his latest vacation?
Sure.
Can we talk about it for a minute?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
Well, the bus kind of stops with the fact that Sofia Vergara was there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, honestly, shout out Tom for that, though. Can't clone those things.
You can't clone those things, and you can't clone her. So God bless. Also rumored, Sydney Sweeney, which most recently was in the news.
I thought she was engaged to Glenn Powell or something like that.
No, Glenn Powell's just beautiful, and so is she, right? And I mean, listen, I'm a grown-ass man. I'll say it.
I know a lot about random sports gossip. Hollywood gossip, not me. I say, what is Viggo Mortensen doing today is what I ask.
I always ask that question.
What's his most popular movie, Mike?
Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah.
The Green Book.
No. He has a recurring role as Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings franchise.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Of course, Vince is going to make it about Lord of the Rings.
I just love it. I just do.
By the way, him and I had a phone call earlier today to discuss what time we're jumping on this deal. And I'm like, all right, Vince, what's going on? And randomly, he just goes, Mike, what's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? And I'm like, I don't really recall watching all of them at once. I was like, but I preferred the Hobbits. And he just went on a tirade.
Well, it's just,
he was just like, dude, he's like, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's just
Lord of the Rings is so much better.
No, it's not even that. It's just like a loser ass opinion, in my humble opinion.
Dude,
because
spoken like a guy who masturbates with condoms. Okay, just shut up.
The problem with it is that The Hobbit is a cute little story about a guy finding a dragon. He's like, gotta tiptoe around it. Lord of the Rings, everybody just dies. It's so much more badass.
Smaug was a complete psychopath that
you
took over an
fucking
entire
Sauron.
town.
Sauron's way worse.
Sauron isn't even
world.
a thing. It's just a fucking eye at the top of the deal.
He got his finger cut off by Isildur. Chill out, dude. I swear to God, dude.
Dude, chill the fuck out.
Try on
no.
Yeah, I was just, it is what it is. I'm hot today. I'm just hot today. I've been
Mike,
hot all day.
he's hot. All right.
I don't know what to do.
Right?
Everything's just
Vince is hot. He's going full-blown dork mode on me today.
I'm hot. Fucking Mark, dude. Bloody Mary's
men's
in
never
the Hobbit. Oh, dude. Bloody Mary's in the Hobbit. You have a good day. I'm not coming. That's for sure.
Oh, okay. The next time you come to AZ, that's the first thing we're doing. I'm just gonna have bloodies ready, and I'm just gonna make sure that
in
that
a camelback backpack. Yeah.
That scene when you walk in where he's like, "I'm going on an adventure."
Again, don't dislike the movie. Just liking it more than Lord of the Rings is just
dude. You dislike it, dude. J.R. Tolkien is gonna come haunt you in your dreams now.
It's Tolkien, but move on.
Whatever. Give you very creepy, I don't know, fantasy dreams. All right.
If you want to talk to me about Lord of the Rings, or if you want to talk about sports, because that's what we do here.
Are you flipping that to this now?
Do me a favor and give us a ring and call us and hear it out. Leave us a message. We'll react to it live on the show. 312-725-2107. Best take. Favorite movie? Fuck it. Do whatever you want. 312-725-2107.
By the way, you will not call him live. It's a voicemail. Vince, speaking of the Lord of the Rings, is Shohei Ohtani this? What's that asshole's name with the eye again in the movie?
Sauron.
Is Shohei like the new Sauron now that he's got two rings?
I would liken him more to Aragorn after he takes the.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sweet.
After he takes the throne, because you knew it was gonna happen. No, honestly, dude, Shohei Ohtani, one, best athlete we've ever seen. Two, still somehow likable.
I hate him.
That's, you're definitely in.
I don't hate him. I just
there.
kind of dislike him. I respect what he can do on a baseball field. Nobody can do what he does.
Why do you dislike him?
Because I think he's full of shit.
Why?
And I think he got. Why?
I think he's pretty exactly who he is. He's a fucking super, super famous, built in a lab dude to just come out there and play baseball.
Why?
Yeah. You don't like him because he gambled.
He gambled on the game and got away with it. Pete Rose hasn't been capable of getting into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Thing is you can't catch him. That's why he's not in trouble. Like, if they could have caught him, they would have.
No, they did.
Pete Rose. No, they didn't.
He just blamed it. They blamed it all on his interpreter.
It wasn't like Shohei Ohtani's account. You couldn't follow his money going directly to it. There was an alibi.
Actually, that's good. Actually, it's good.
I don't think so. Otherwise, he would have gotten in trouble. Because
Well,
that's a
the money
governmental thing.
came out
That's
of
not
his
the league.
bank account because his interpreter had access
Took his
to
money.
his bank account.
Yes. I'm just saying, if they had
Stop.
an ironclad alibi for him, they did. And also maybe they swept it under the rug, just like Jordan in the 90s.
Oh shit.
But you don't dislike Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is the best basketball player to ever live.
He gambled on the game. It's the same thing.
I don't respect it, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Why do you hate Shohei then?
I don't hate him. I just dislike him. I think it's bullshit.
Because I hate him.
I backtracked.
Okay.
But when I think of a guy like Pete Rose, not saying Pete Rose is like the most wonderful human on the planet, but Pete Rose is maybe the greatest hitter of all time.
If this happens in
and one
Shohei
of the best
Ohtani's
baseball
20th
players
season
of all time,
if
has
this
not been
happens,
capable of getting into the Pro Baseball Hall of Fame in over 60 years.
Listen, Mike, if he
Bullshit.
gets in trouble as player manager in the 20th year of his career, he's getting in trouble for that. Not when he's the MVP. If Pete Rose was doing it when he was in his sixth year in the league, he's not getting in trouble for it either. He got in trouble because he was a manager and he was already washed at the time. That's why he got in trouble for it. That's for sure.
You know, I think he's a little full of shit, Vince, and the only reason I'm going to say that is because he speaks English, and I don't care what anybody wants to say.
You know, he says he does
fucking kid
too.
speak English. He sounded exactly like no inflection. Wasn't like, oh, have a good night.
He
No,
rizzed
it was
up
just
Cameron
like,
Brink too.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Him talking was like, thanks, guys. Have a great night.
I know.
And then
it's a fail safe. Having an interpreter is a fail safe. That's all it is.
Of course it is. But then even at the parade where they did the big thing and they celebrate and everybody came together and blah, 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 he puts on a fake accent. Come on.
Maybe he hears thank you all the time, so he knows how to say it properly. I don't know, Mike. What other language could you speak?
I can swear in Italian.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying too. I don't know how it necessarily applies to it. I'm not giving him a scapegoat here. Like he is since his birth been a hoss. Also, I've never seen a Japanese person his size ever in my life. Like unbelievable. Like whatever they did to wherever they built him.
Wherever they built him?
Yeah, he's from a lab.
His parents just had supreme genetics.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were just like, and take this arm and go over here. Like all of that is, fine and dandy, but I'm going to appreciate greatness while we got it. And he's great. And
there's no denying he's not
Japanese player that's great on that team.
You know what's not great?
What?
The fact that the Blue Jays took 2 out of 3 games in LA.
Yeah.
And came back home and absolutely shit down their leg.
It's hard to say. Yeah. It's hard to say shit down your leg though, because it's like
2 games that should have been more than doable. One of them you had a lead going into the 9th.
Yeah.
Ugh, man, it's just difficult.
That's why I'm having a hard time shit down their leg, because it's like, yeah, they blew it. They should have won that for sure.
They blew it.
They should have won in Game 6, if we're being honest.
They should have won in Game 6. I don't know if I agree with that ground rule double.
Well, that's what, the stuck ball.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But they have to if it's stuck at all. So I think it's like when it comes out, I don't know. There's like a weird specific rule on that. I'm not even worried about that. I'm more worried about or not worried, but like, why do they send him at the end of the game? Why would you send that guy? Base running was such a problem in this series.
Base running for the Blue Jays in more than one occasion lost them 2 games.
Yeah.
And you can literally go back to the Game 3 thriller where Freddie Freeman hits the walk-off. There were 2 separate occasions in that game where they had no business sending runners home or to third, and outs are made at third and home. Where do you not want to make the last out of any inning?
Home, always.
Or
third, but specifically
correct.
Home, yeah.
Baseball 101. You
Yeah.
just don't do it. You just don't do it. And then to make matters worse,
It's
in
not
game
like it's
6,
bang,
you
bang.
did the same thing.
I know. It's not like they're bang, bang. Both outs were like, catcher gets the ball, is just waiting for the runner. And you're like, what the fuck was that? There's
Just
no way he's
horrible
fast.
base running for a
Yeah.
World Series caliber team. In a way, I look at the Blue Jays and say, maybe you didn't deserve to win it.
Well, I
Because
think
you made some terrible managerial decisions.
And you know what they say about the big bad wolf? You got to put him down and keep him down. The same way that Alabama was, the same way that the Patriots were, except for the Atlanta Falcons. You got to put them down by a lot and don't let them come back. You give them a 1-run deficit and they're going to do something. You're going to have a guy who has not hit a home run against a righty the entire year, up to bat, and ties the game up with a home run against the righty because they got magic in there. So you can have Miguel Rojas, who got, I think, cut from the Marlins or like traded from the Marlins for nothing, and now he's a World Series star.
Hero.
Yeah, and then you got to put him away because then they can bring in the guy that threw 90 pitches the day before, and then he comes in and wins the freaking World Series MVP because he's that good at pitching. Like you have to put him away, and the Dodgers did what they needed to do. It was maybe one of the best baseball series I've ever seen with my team not being in it. Going into the extras, I didn't love the way it ended, but like at the end of the day, you gotta score.
This was maybe the best World Series I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, it was amazing. It
was electric. I haven't been this invested in a series of baseball in a long time.
It's honestly this, and I know you're gonna poo-poo it, but the Cubs Indians was a crazy series too.
It was a crazy series. I'll give the roses where they're due.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that series really doesn't come close to this one.
This one's
the rain
just
out and the lore and all of it. I understand that.
That was the whole,
But this series went 7, multiple just drag out games of extra innings and insane pitching, some great managerial work by Dave Roberts. I mean,
who was getting shit on for years about bad decisions.
One could say that switch in center field in Game 7 that he made
with Pajes running right into Kike.
Kike Hernandez got bailed out on that play.
Kike Hernandez is an animal at the parade too.
Kike Hernandez got bailed the fuck out at that game.
Yeah.
And somehow, it just worked. Which is funny, Andy Pajes, his last name is spelled like Pages.
I know. I thought it was Pages for almost.
I was like, who the hell's Pages? And they're like, Andy Pajes. I'm like,
oh.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Put one of those little deals there. What are those
the
called?
Little accent above the E.
Yeah,
so
put the little accent above an E so I know it's Pajes, not Pages.
Yeah.
Andy Pages over here.
Yeah, he sounds like
hey, we got Andy Pages over here.
He sounds like a very literate rapper who does really emotional wordplay. He's like, I'm Andy Pages and I'm gonna rap for you tonight.
Can we talk about the lore of Will Smith?
Yes.
Not like
Chris Rock.
Keep
Will Smith.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Not
Will
I Am
Smith.
Legend, Big Willie style Will Smith, but the white ones.
Like the white catcher of the Dodgers by the name of Will Smith, who most notably hit the game-winning home run for the Dodgers in this series. Will Smith, since 2020, has been on a World Series team.
Not the same guy.
Really?
Yeah, there's a reliever named Will Smith too. So Will Smith's been on the Dodgers the whole time. So he won in 2020 and then the last 2 years. And then the other Will Smith was on the Astros and then the Rangers and then some other team. And he filled the other 3 years or the 2 years there. But still, Will Smith. Will Smith is one. Yeah.
Aha.
I know. I also was told this week that you say most notably a lot. And then now every time you say it, it's like ringing in my ear.
We all got our things.
Oh, 100%. I do too. 100%.
We all got our little phrases.
I know, but I'm like, I really wish you wouldn't have told me that because I can only think about that when you're saying it.
That's what happens.
No,
stop being myself, you piece of shit.
I was just saying, that's what happens when you record for 2 hours every fucking week is that everybody gets the opportunity to just listen to how you
Dissect
speak
you?
all the time. Yeah. We're
With that
masochists,
being
Mike.
said, I would like to talk about this game 6 for a minute.
Let's talk to me.
I just can't understand once again the terrible base running. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I mean
It's just bad. And it's not like the Blue Jays could buy a run this game.
Yeah.
But I was really disappointed with George Springer. And I know he's coming off
He's
being
injured,
hurt, but
yeah.
The game 6 and 7, once again, some of the best baseball I've watched in a very long time.
100%. And my biggest thing with this is I don't think the Blue Jays are going to be back.
Well, Bo Bichette's a free agent.
Yeah, and there's pieces
I
of
don't
the
know
pitching
if he
staff where
comes
you're like,
back.
if you get like they're Scherzer and Shane Bieber, like if you guys get a little bit older, you're not going to be as good. And Scherzer's like definitely at the end of his line. They're going to have to make some moves here, but it's like it's given me the feeling of like this was a team that got hot in the middle of the year and just stayed hot. And you're like, you're going to do it, you're going to do it, you're going to do it. They don't. The devastating loss, like it's the Dodgers, you can almost etch in that they're going to make it back next year because they're that good. I don't the talent discrepancy is a little bit when you're comparing it to the Blue Jays.
Well, the Blue Jays, to your point, I believe were a team that also got hot. Bichette is going to be a huge key piece to this. He's shores up the middle of that infield. In game 7, should you have pinch hit Alejandro Kirk? I look back at that and say you probably should have.
What do you mean? No,
the catcher,
Alejandro. I know, but why would you? He's one of their best hitters in the playoffs.
I would have
honestly, dude. After Vladdy and Bo Bichette, he's my third pick on that in that situation. He was I think he was hitting like 305 or something like that in the playoffs that year. This year, he was amazing.
It's gonna be interesting.
You can't blame that on him. Really, it's just
I hope
I
truly hope Seattle bolsters their team in the offseason and make a run next year.
There's some guys available this offseason that could make real splashes, especially pitchers. And I also heard today rumors from the Avenue, whispers from the Strat. Tariq Skubal available. One more year on his contract. They're probably not going to sign him to what they're going to give him. Is this a Garrett Cole to Houston situation?
Very well could be. I believe this could be a situation where at the deadline they move him to maximize his value.
Yep. But I mean,
either that unless you get the offer you want.
I was going to say, how do you, his value is as maximum as it can be. He's winning a Cy Young this year.
A lot of people are saying management in Philadelphia is trying to push out Harper.
They are. And they should. And they should, dude.
And who's the catcher there too?
JT
Realmuto, another one that they're potentially looking
Schwarber,
to phase
I think
out.
Is a free agent. They should. They're old. And they need to get to the next
signed by the Cubs. That'd be hilarious.
They won't. It's too much money. The Cubs don't spend money because they only make a lot of money. They don't spend a lot of money.
Kyle Tucker is a Dodger, yeah? Deferring his money to 2080.
Feels like it. A Dodger or a Met?
I'd really love to see, like, if the Sox can go out and shore up a third baseman, do something a little different, maybe put a left-handed bat, get some pop going. We maybe have the horses. We got some young pitching coming up in 26.
I would pump the brakes a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that we got to do.
New hitting coach, new pitching coach,
and pitching coach.
It's looking promising.
Man, I'm for it, but I'm not gonna go that far. Hey, Alex Bregman's available. He opted out. Wild.
That's kind of nuts.
Why?
Dodgers. A lot of these guys are just getting to a point where they're just like, I want to win one more. Fuck it. They got it. They got an unlimited check.
Do the Freddie Freeman. Fuck it.
Well, Freddie got traded. He didn't want to.
Did he get traded? I thought they didn't re-sign him and they signed Olsen instead.
Swear to God, they traded him.
They could have, and then they signed Olsen. I don't know. But still, like, if I'm anybody, it is Blake Snell. On the Rays, can't get it done. Can't beat him, join him. That's what he said, literally verbatim. So I can't beat him, I joined him, and now I got a fucking championship. Can't blame the guy. Again, the Dodgers are the bad guy because they keep winning. But in actuality, all the teams that don't spend money are the bad guys, and the Dodgers are just doing what they can to win.
The Mets could be another team. Pete Alonso's also a free agent.
I imagine they sign him. Yeah.
There's going to be some interesting things going into a potential year where you're on the cusp of a strike.
One last year before it gets real dicey.
One more year. Make sure you, my friend, book your ticket for spring training. No more fucking around.
That's the all-encompassing you, right? Everybody that listens. Guys, I think he's talking about me.
Talking to him. All right, let's talk about some college football, shall we?
I would prefer to talk about basketball first.
All right, Vince, go ahead.
All right, so as you guys remember, we do Magazine Time Machine on this podcast.
It's Magazine Time Machine.
Not yet. We're doing it in the NFL.
Dang it.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to poll the magazine that focuses on each sport. This week is the NFL. But
we need a song for Magazine Time Machine.
It's the Magazine Time Machine.
Time Machine. Ooh, you got a little jumper there.
Yes. So I can't play this video because the audio is not that great, but trust me. I'm over tribute videos. You know, like it makes sense. Like LeBron goes to Cleveland his last year. Here's a tribute. Or like, you know, Shohei Ohtani he plays for the Dodgers and then goes somewhere else later in his career and comes back. Like tribute video. Would we give a tribute video to DeMar DeRozan? The Bulls?
No.
Yeah. The Indiana Pacers made a tribute video for Miles Turner, who was on the team last year. And he's on the Bucks now.
In division, which makes it even worse.
He's in the division. He's in the conference. The Pacers couldn't pay him. He went to a team that would. That's all that happened. You don't blame the guy for going to do that. They made him a tribute video, and everybody in Indiana just booed the shit out of him. And to Miles Turner's credit, he's like, I know how to react to this. And he just started giving it back to him. And, you know, the Bucks ended up winning that game and all that stuff. But, like, not everybody needs a tribute video. I know he was good for your team, but you don't need to make a video for him and be like, thank you so much. Like, no, you paid him a bunch of money. He played for your team for a long time. He was very good and a Pacer for a long time, but like, okay, we're good.
What I thought was more comical of it all was the fact that the fans were just booing relentlessly,
relentlessly. Well, because that's in 49 states, it's just basketball.
Well, and the Pacers this year are notably going to suck.
Halliburton's
out. No more Miles Turner. So you're going to have a year just to suck, get a decent draft pick, maybe get in the lottery, and then try and pair somebody with Halliburton.
I imagine that they will, to be honest, unless those other guys really start playing hardcore. Oh my God, wrong.
Bulls won a last minute.
Well,
Vooch is a hero.
I was going to say, dude. So there's only one win team in the Eastern Conference right now, or one loss team in the Eastern Conference, and that's the Chicago Bulls.
Bulls.
They don't have a star, so what they are doing now is playing full team, fast paced offense, which I love. If you're really truly going to stick to this keep Vooch thing, you're as in like the front office, put him at power forward and get a big guy because like he could stretch the floor, he could shoot threes, he would like. He's not bad. He's just not a center, dude. It's just he really isn't. It doesn't.
No, he's not a center at all. He's a shooting power forward, and that's all he'll
He's a Carlos Boozer. That's what he is.
Carlos Boozer, the floater. He was the floater. His shots would never come down for whatever reason. It's like, all right, Boozer from the elbow.
Him and AK-47 in those Jazz jerseys, I can never forget. And Darren Williams.
Correct. Darren Williams was a dog back then.
Yep.
I like this team. Giddy. You got Io, who's playing his face off.
He might win 6th man of the year this year. Buzelis
is just.
You should have seen Pat Williams' stat line the other day. It was awesome. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Sick.
Third overall.
If we could get a big man on this team, it would make it big. Like, I just want a rebounder and a guy who just plays physical.
Pat Williams and a 2nd rounder to San Antonio for Wemby. Who says no?
Who says no? Best young player in the game. Who's saying no?
Who says no? Yeah, I again, like, all of it comes out in the wash. It's the NBA. Real season doesn't start till Christmas, all that shit. If they keep up playing like this, they can win 45 games.
Win's a win, dub's a dub.
They can win
babe.
50 games this year. I wouldn't be crazy surprised about that.
Well, I just want to see him get past the first round of the playoffs.
No, I want to see him get into the first round of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
They're all playing. That's all they do.
Are they still doing the middle of the year tournament bullshit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did it the other day. Someone was like, the hell's going on with that? I'm like, NBA tournament. They're like, explain it to me. And I'm like, okay, so I was like, I
hate a trophy ceremony before the real one.
Well, no, it's like, how soccer, and then I'm like, they don't really know soccer, but they got it from soccer. It's just that, yeah, whatever. It's stupid. I don't even want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is beef, dude. The NBA loves beef. All beef. Everybody's beefed up, dude.
Smell like beef.
Think I'm hot? I smell like beef. Think I'm hot?
Beef.
Draymond Green was hot the other day.
Why?
Draymond Green is not that good at basketball anymore, but he's great at yapping. He's certified all-time Hall of Fame yapper. He do be yapping. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant got into a spat. Kevin Durant is notably on Twitter answering shit. That's what he does. So Draymond Green is talking about defense and how defense wins championships. And the reason that the Warriors won those championships with him are almost solely because of defense. And Kevin Durant's like, and the offense was bad? No, dude. Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are way more important to those championships than Draymond Green. Dude, Draymond Green's just like talking shit back and forth. You're not winning this argument, Draymond Green. I don't care who you are.
Draymond Green is very modern day, like Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah. That's an astute comparison, to be honest.
Is it not?
At his peak, Draymond Green is 20 times better than Kendrick Perkins.
Sure.
But as far as how he acts, totally.
Why would you need Advil when you could have a perk?
That was unhinged. We didn't talk.
He just shot his shot at what's her nuts. I don't even know her name.
That was a strange and unusual. Yes.
Basket that we missed.
It's like, I need an Advil. Or I need an Advil. Why would you take an Advil when you could get a perk?
And like the little
yeah, I mean,
like, oh shit.
He's got game. I'll give him that, but that is not good for his Mickey Mouse career that he's doing right now with Disney. So.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse came in. He was like, no more of that. Uh-huh.
But you want to know what'll never beat is Paul Pierce on live with a bunch of strippers. That was the best thing ever.
Paul Pierce live with a bunch of strippers.
Sorry, Disney. I was with a bunch of strippers smoking cigars with strippers.
A1 COVID move. It was awesome.
Yep, come over, have some strippers. I heard a story yesterday.
What was your story?
There's a podcast, which I do not listen to because I can't do it for long term. I tried to with the JJ Redick, but JJ Redick was on the LeBron James podcast, and then he became the coach of the Lakers and all that.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a podcast for 5 years. I feel like any of these guys just get a goose hair in their ass. They're like, "Good podcast now."
He did it with LeBron James. I love you, buddy, but you're not LeBron James. JJ Redick.
Should I pretend to read books like LeBron James? I read that.
I love them all.
Oh, I love them
They're all good. What's your favorite?
They're all good. What's your favorite chapter, LeBron?
But this isn't even about LeBron because Steve Nash is now in the JJ Redick spot. And Steve Nash and LeBron James and Stephen Curry. Notably called Stephen Curry. I'm using notably today. By
good old
Nike.
Steven.
Steve Nash played a couple games in the preseason and retired, famously. And he said the reason that he retired,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said the reason he retired was Steph Curry because he was chasing him around like a freaking bat out of hell because Steph runs around the court the whole time. And there's a whole clip of that game. I think Steph Curry put up like 40 in that preseason game. He's like, I guess they were beating him by like 30 in the first half. And Steve Nash is like, I quit. I'm not playing anymore. Cause like he went to go guard him and Steph Curry just boom, shoulder checks him on the side because Steve Nash was trying to chase him. Step back shot. Steve Nash just on the ground. And he's like, I'm done. I can't do this shit anymore.
Well, there's always that point in time, I feel like, in a career where you know when to call it.
Well, especially with the most athletic guy on the court at that time, too.
To think about Joe Flacco right now, like it's
Flacco?
insane. I mean, Flacco? It's about Flacco. I like.
I don't know why he's not on the Browns. They should have signed him.
Yeah, almost like they had him on the team. No, they're trying to lose too.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they are. That's NBA. That's what I got on NBA this week, kids.
All right, let's talk about college football.
Shall we?
Mike, Vince.
Did you see the CFP bracket?
Yeah, I saw somehow
It's
you're
the first
Irish
time of the year. So
for some reason, you lose two games to pretty good teams, and somehow you beat a lot of pretty decent schools, which I will throw in my USC Trojans as being pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
And yeah, you're top 10.
You ever watch SpongeBob SquarePants?
No.
Well, there's an episode.
Go back to Lord of the Rings.
There's an episode where there's a bouncer, and he's the bouncer at the bar, the Salty Spittoon. And that's what you're doing right now. You're just salty.
Salty Spittoon.
Salty Spittoon, Mike over there, dude. I love it. I could be realistic. And I already said this before. Notre Dame wins out. They don't have to play a conference championship. They'll be in the playoff if they win out. That's just how it is. But the internet's just like, Louisville, why aren't Texas and Oklahoma in there? And you're like, valid. Those are all valid things. But this year, it seems like they're using the eye test, using the value of the losses in the same way that they're doing with the wins. So do I think Notre Dame's playoff team right now? No, but if they went out, they are. So I think that's what they're anticipating. Same position as they were last year. They made the national championship. So I know what you're saying. We talked about it last week, but they went out there and you know that's true.
If you play Ohio State again in the national championship, I will be beside myself.
I will be so mad. They're just going to get smoked.
They're going to get absolutely destroyed. Indiana, this year has a real chance of beating you.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Beating Notre Dame. Yeah, I was going to say no one has a chance to beat Ohio State this year. They're fucking insane.
I didn't realize that Julian Sain was on the Alabama Crimson Tide with Nick Saban.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He was a redshirt freshman with Nick Saban in Alabama.
Julian Sain's a true freshman right now.
Dude, telling you.
How is that possible? He would have been 15.
Well, that's what. Okay.
I'm calling bullshit, Mike.
That's what Saban said. Maybe he was lying.
He's his form. Began his career as an early enrollee for the Crimson Tide.
Scout team.
So what? That was 2 years ago? Good for him. Hey,
Nick
hand
Saban
up.
said.
That's not me.
Nick Saban said verbatim, it was the dumbest thing I ever did was putting that kid on a scout team.
Yep.
Because he's dogging.
He's the best.
He looks wonderful.
I made a bet today. It's rare for me to do it. I bet Jeremiah Smith to win the Heisman today.
It's not a terrible bet.
It smells like Devontae Smith, a la 2 years ago.
Smart.
Good quarterback. He has on the nose.
Smart.
Oh. He has 2-3 highlight plays, 2-3 big games in a playoff game into him just getting propelled to the top.
He's an NFL player in college football.
I got him at plus 2,500.
He's going to go into the league next year and be the best wide receiver in the league. Immediately. There's no question. The kid is out of bounds. But let's go back in a week in advance. So, of course, Ohio State beat Penn State 38-14. Penn State gave them a fight in the first half. It was tied going into the second half.
They're a second half team, though. That Ohio State team they don't even start playing until the second half.
Vandy got in a little bit of a pissing match with Texas, but Texas wound up coming through. Arch actually looked like he's good.
He looked much better. Yeah, he got up.
Competent defense.
Mm-hmm.
He played up to the moment, and he looks like he's progressing in his growth there at Texas, which is good to see. You like to. I mean, he needs to. The fact, though, that Texas is somehow ranked below. I don't get how the AP polls looking at this and say like, oh yeah, Texas is definitely not as good as Notre Dame.
Oh, it's just better quarterback at Notre Dame. That's all that is. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story about my friend Dan?
Yeah, what's up, Dan?
My friend Dan, and if you're listening to this, I love you, Dan. My friend Dan
Mild
was at
West.
Yes, most notably,
Mild West.
most notably Mild West. My friend Dan went to Miami, went to the U back in the day. He was on a bachelor party in Dallas, Texas this weekend. And part of the bachelor party was we're gonna go watch Miami whoop some ass against SMU. Great plan. Top team in the country. SMU's not as good as they were last year. Fast forward to the end of the game, everybody's rushing the field, and all of them are in disarray, dude. Because SMU wins on essentially a walk-off.
Are they all Miami guys?
Everybody there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I FaceTime them after, and they're all sitting on a couch like, oh, we have to get hammered. There's no other option.
Just got to get hammered. There's no doubt about it. Just drink the pain away, boys.
I honestly felt really bad for him to go out there and do that and have a whole plan and having that happen. And selfishly, that would have been better if Miami won that game. So that loss looks even better. But
if you're listening, call it in 312-725-2107. I'd love to hear your pain. I kind of would, because this game was crazy. I was watching the majority of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And I just kept saying to myself, do I put a live bet on SMU? It smells like SMU.
Yep.
SMU might have the horses because Beck looked like shit.
He looked horrible.
Carson
he looked really
Beck
bad.
Like doggy doo-doo. And then in his post-game presser, called out the staff.
You can't do that.
Just basically said as a fifth-year quarterback, or sixth-year, my bad, at this stage of the game, quarterback, I'm just running the plays they're giving me. He's not going to play in the NFL. I digress.
This is Mario. Yeah, he will.
You think?
He's Dylan Gabriel.
Fair. Kevin Jennings just ran all over him. Had a day. 29 to 44, 365 yards. Put up just a day. Put up just an absolute day. Yeah. Love to see it. SMU kind of did whatever they wanted on defense to this team. Two picks.
They had a lot of returning guys. I mean, lest we not forget, they were a playoff team last year, and they have good players on their team. I know they're not as good this year, but like it's not like you don't play SMU and you're like cakewalk. You're like, we got to play him hard, and it's the Mario Cristobal thing, dude. Every single year he's like they're playing well, and they come up and they just leave a dud in a horrible spot, and this is exactly what it was. It's just a dud in a horrible spot.
SMU was ahead of the curve in the 80s with paying players. Most notably,
they got very in trouble. They got very
big time in trouble. Yeah. And a lot of coaches just left in the middle of a huge run, won national championships, whole thing. SMU was a powerhouse at one point. So it's kind of cool to see their rise to glory again. And if I'm anybody else, I mean, hey, that's a fun one to start in NCAA. Am I right or am I wrong?
Facts. Factually correct you are, Michael.
The rest of this weekend.
I want to talk about you. I want to talk about you guys. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Mahomes Jr. in a stretcher now, unfortunately. I want to talk about you guys winning that game against a ranked Nebraska team then. And I also want to talk about how Matt Rule is not going to Penn State, buddy. There's no shot.
Matt Rule looks like he's going to have to get a new quarterback in there next year because I could see a Dylan Raiola transfer in the horizon.
Where do you think, Texas Tech?
I don't know.
I think he would look good in a Texas Tech.
It would be borderline like theater if this kid transferred to Tech.
We'd be like, hey, is 5 available? You're like, fuck
is 5 available at Tech? And who's the handsome coordinator on the Commanders?
Kingsbury.
Can Kingsbury come back and coach it? That'd be great. I just really want to
as
walk
far as the type of player
that
I am, not to compare myself to anyone, like fuck off. But
so let's talk about my Trojans. This game sucked. It was sloppy. The only reason they didn't lose is because Raiola got hurt pretty early into the game. Jaden Mayava did not do anybody favors other than running in a touchdown. King Miller looks to be a dog. I don't know why he only has 18 carries in this game.
Lincoln likes to pass the ball, man.
Dude, I'm just fit to be tied with this coaching. The defense is not.
They're not
good.
firing him this year. There's not enough coaches out there to.
I'm not saying you got to fire him. I'm just saying, like, when you go play Iowa or when Iowa comes to play you in November 15th, I don't know how you're going to score.
Kronowski seemingly is figuring it out a little bit, and that defense is good.
No, I'm not worried about them offensively.
No, I know, but like a little bit enough where that makes that difference because their defense is amazing.
I'm worried about an Iowa defense that could shut down most teams on most days because usually you play Iowa, bet the under.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. But this past week, there was
you play
really
Iowa,
nothing.
Draft the punter. That's what I always say.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah? Gonna punt this football. I'd like to give Purdue their roses. Purdue played a really close game against Michigan. Almost won, 16-21. NC State upset Georgia Tech 48-36. Nobody saw that one coming.
That was crazy.
Ole Miss seems to still be on this Ole Miss train. I think Leno is going to take them well into the playoffs and then go to LSU. I feel like that's kind of a signed, sealed, delivered deal. Yeah. Oklahoma beat Tennessee. Barely, but beat them.
They did it, truly.
And Tennessee, man, they need a solution at quarterback. I don't believe Joey Aguilar is the true solution over there.
Doesn't feel like it. Definitely doesn't feel like it. One thing that
throws a lot of picks.
I realize that I have to start betting the spread on all the games that I pick. Because
Vince, why don't you talk a little bit about that for a minute?
Well, it's just like every single week. And I know, like, you know, I got the upset. I figured out the Louisville thing. I'm smelling smoke, but I'm taking fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I need to smell smoke. Yeah, smelling smoke but taking fire. Like or I'm taking money line on these guys for like the what? Oh, I thought you were timing me out. I'm taking money line on these guys where it's clear that I should take the spread on these games. Because I'd be 4-0 right now by getting real close to picking the games. So from this point on, the probably not going to happen, but might happen upset of the week is now a spread bet. But I'm still going to take it as a cautious money line play. That's where I'm at with it.
What does that mean?
It's like you can take the money line, but I'd probably take the spread because I'd be 4-0, but instead I'm 2-2 right now. So keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
So for those of us gambling folk who don't do any of these things, the money line is the most simplest form of a bet. You're just betting on one team to beat another. Okay, you got the Cowboys, all right? I want the Cowboys to beat the Cardinals. You're going to take the Cowboys or vice versa, right? Now, the spread adds a handicap feature to this whole thing or point margin to even the playing field between the teams, all right?
So when someone says SMU 7.5, it means SMU's either going to win by more than 7.5 or lose by less than 7.5 in that situation. Yep.
Spreads margin of victory. Cowboys minus 6.5. Cowboys win by 7+. Right? So what Vince is ultimately saying to all of you non-gambling speakers out there, if he would have bet the spread in these really close games, because they were close of his choices, he would be 4-0 at this stage of the game.
Yes, sir. So I'm just going to start doing that, and it's probably going to completely fuck me. But we'll see what happens, kids.
Hey, you're going to be a legend, and I'll ride that horse with you. This past week, not too crazy. Utah, as we all kind of felt, was going to win against Cincinnati and decisively did so. Florida, Georgia. Vince, you called this one.
Oh, my God, I was so close.
Georgia was this close to giving this game away at Florida.
Close, Mike.
Vince said it. He was like a sneaky little...
Maybe Florida a little bit. Fuck, I was so close.
Go back and listen to that one. But since he said it, let's talk about this upcoming week.
Yeah.
You want to
talk about coaches real quick, Mike?
Oh yeah, we could talk about coaches. We brought up a little bit of the Lane train, but there's some other news right now going around the carousel.
First off, Lane Kiffin's leaving for sure. Second off, Urban Meyer, Penn State.
people are saying he did interview, but from what I read, that Penn State was not very happy with his lack of knowledge of the NIL.
He doesn't have a lot of, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
And they want a guy who can come in and knows it. Lane, somebody who knows it, dials
He's
it.
not going to Penn State, though. That's the thing. Like,
No,
know who
stay in
you
the
are.
SEC.
Know who you are, dude. Like, they're going to hire a young guy and have him grow with the team, I feel like.
Is there a chance Gruden, former,
Yes.
Indiana boy?
There's another name everywhere. It's maybe Penn State. Maybe he goes to Auburn, which is now available. Like, I think Gruden is – he's going to get some interviews.
Gruden coming into your living room as a recruit?
Here's the thing, guys.
How you doing, man?
I think you could be a good quarterback for this team.
I think you're a player for me, man.
He
Get
got-
Dave Portnoy out there.
Dude, honestly, yeah, no, he would only do it for Michigan. I feel like, but like,
Well, no, he
Portnoy.
most notably, Portnoy,
yeah,
correct.
he's obsessed with those boys. Yep.
Well, that's the cool thing. If you're John Gruden, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Did
But
you see
right now,
Nick Saban on his birthday? See his video?
yeah, Miss Terry telling him to sit up.
He's not coming back. He's living. Dude, he was
chilling.
He was chilling out. He was watching Mahomes versus Josh Allen with a blanket over his legs, like a guy who can't walk anymore. And he sits up,
Hey.
blows out. No, I know he can, but it's just like he's
Who
so
doesn't love a
comfortable.
good blankie?
Buddy, he's on a recliner having a good time, and I'm with him 100%. I'm
Who
not
doesn't love a
leaving
good
that.
blankie?
I'm not leaving that house to go coach somewhere anymore. I'm staying right here. I'm watching Mahomes, Allen, and my hundreds of millions of dollars that he has at this point, blowing out my cake candles and having a good time. That's what I'm doing.
I don't disagree for a second.
100%.
I don't disagree for a second. Now, what will be interesting to see who gets Florida,
Yep.
see who might maybe come from the NFL. A name that hasn't come up yet that I'm surprised. I think Cliff Kingsbury could be in the mix for Florida. I mean, that would be high-powered offense, guy who's coming from college, Mike Leach disciple.
You think he wants to keep flip-flopping?
Money.
True.
Cliff, I mean, come on. He could go live in Florida. He could kick it, be a college young, hot dude, college football coach at a major SEC program.
That's true. Yeah, do they have like evil villain layers like they had when he was in Arizona that he could buy out in Gainesville?
The evil villain layer was sick, dude.
He was all
had
by
like
himself,
a Scottsdale compound.
Lonely man in a square house with a beautiful view, and you're like, oh yeah, he probably murders people in there. I think
Most notably drafted Kyler Murray, which we will talk about. But once again, is there any other college coaches use
Auburn opens up? It was called before the syndicates called it for Hugh Freeze getting fired
because they sucked.
I know, but also, so he has a 9:30 a.m. tea time every single Sunday.
Tea time.
He loves playing golf. Him and Brian Kelly, kindred spirits. His wife's name's under the tea time. One of the guys that works there is like, oh, they canceled their tea times. Why did they do that? Hugh Freeze fired. He called it the day before because they canceled his tea times. That's how they called it.
Well, Davos thought he was getting the boot after his loss to Duke this past weekend, which still could be on the table. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Again,
this year.
I don't see another coach getting fired because there's so many openings. Like, you're not going to get anybody worth a shit, and then you got to stick with them for 3 years. So you might as well just wait another year and then do it again next year once that comes around again.
Hey, just give me like a small percentage of your buyout. Can I just be a tribute?
Give me 1% of your $35 million, and I'm happy forever.
Right.
That's all I'm asking. Next week,
give the boys a little love. Maybe
what
we'll
up,
see if we
Saudi
can get
Arabia? It's
what up,
again.
Saudis? We're willing to be bought out. I'm gonna ping Vince. Go hit up Hugh Freeze on X and see if he wants to come on the pod.
Yeah, honestly, I will. I'm down. I just want, hey, Saudi Arabia, I think electric cars suck too. I'm with you.
Not a fan. I love buying gas.
I love buying a lot of gas, and I like the spikes, and I love burning it.
Especially love burning gas, especially love gas cards that I, use for driving. It's great.
Yeah. Gas powered leaf blowers. Give me everything gas, baby.
Yeah, give me everything gas. Stoves, you name it. I'm in. All right.
Beans.
Let's talk about this upcoming week.
Yeah.
There's really not a game that is like, oh man, I can't wait to watch this. But there are some ranked games, and let's get into it. We got BYU and Texas Tech.
I'm very excited for that.
Battle.
Yeah.
I love this game. Early morning Saturday. Love it. Okay. Now, a game that should have been something but is not. Yep. Indiana, Penn State.
Oh.
Indiana's going to walk into Penn State. Could be a fun one.
We got two of those should have been, but it's not games this week.
Exactly.
LSU's going to Tuscaloosa, and you're like, well, they're going to lose by 100 now. But in the beginning of the year, we're like, they're doing great.
Unless maybe, just maybe they find some magic.
Mm-hmm.
You got Texas A&M and Mizzou, which nobody would have predicted early in the season to be a game, but this could be a game. Texas A&M goes to Mizzou.
Yeah.
And this could be a fun one.
I believe that Texas A&M's very good. I believe that they're going to beat them considerably. Which usually I'm like, Texas A&M, maybe not. I think they could beat them by 2-3 touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're that good. They're so
Cincy handicap. Georgia goes to Mississippi State, another SEC battle.
Mm-hmm.
I could see this game being an over. Just going to throw that out there because both teams score a lot of points.
That might be my pick this week.
Mississippi State to win or just the over?
The spread.
Okay.
Because Mississippi State seems to be turning it around a little bit. They're much better this year than they were the last couple of years. And Georgia's like leaning on the same way that I picked the Steelers again, knowing that they were going to win one of these dumbass games, is the same way I feel about this. So in conjunction with this bet that I've been doing, this might be the death of me, but watch out for Mississippi State. They might cover.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's at like 14 points right now. That's the only thing that like I think they can lose by 10 and still be fine. But I haven't looked at the odds, so
we'll have to take a peek at the odds.
Yeah.
I mean, now you got cocky, Vince.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Hey,
curious.
You still, I'll find the odds. You still got to pick an upset, so give me that.
Okay. Memphis, Tulane. Memphis at home, undefeated the past 2 years. That's a fun Friday night game. An upset this week, I could see happening. And it's not really an upset. But if you think about it, ranked team, same conference, going into a home team that is very good, spent a shit ton of money in NIL. I think BYU beats Texas Tech.
Yeah. I mean, I could.
So once again, it's not necessarily an upset,
right? Because they're at 9 versus 8 or something like that. Yeah,
it's 8 versus 9. BYU's ranked 8.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
but still, you look at Texas Tech as a home favorite. They are going to be a favorite. There's no doubt. They just beat the brakes off of K-State.
Currently, this scares me. Mississippi State is +8. They're taking 8 points from them. That's close. That's a thin margin. That's a thin margin, man.
I could see Georgia winning by more than 8.
I could too. That's what I was saying. I thought it was going to be at 14 points. I'm going to have to take that bag.
I kind of like that bag. I like the over. I think a lot of points are going to be
57.5 is where it's at right now. So
I might buy it down to like 50 just to be safe. Buy it down a little bit.
I'd love to know what the odds are for that. But the other one I have is Citadel might beat Ole Miss. Just kidding.
No.
I'll stick with what I got. But
Wake Forest has a real chance against Virginia. I don't know if Virginia is real.
Yeah. It might be smoke and mirrors.
Mizzou home game, maybe an opportunity here. Ranked 19th. Texas A&M hasn't lost a game all year. Played a very close game against Mississippi State at home. They're going on the road. Could be tough. I'm not saying that it's doable for Mizzou. I'm just saying they're going to play him close.
Yeah. I like it. It just feels like these last couple. I'm just waiting for conference championships because this last couple.
That's kind of where we're at
because kind of stinky.
This entire college football season seemingly got derailed after all these coach firings.
Yep. And
all these
last year was a record
matchups-
for least amount of coach firings, and this year's like a fucking record for most. Everybody knew it was going to happen.
Absolute fire sale.
Yep. Hundo P.
I like it.
Mikey.
Well, we hope you enjoy your college football Saturday. Have fun.
Welcome back, kids, to the magazine Time Machine. Today we're going with the NFL preview. NFL preview. Aaron Rodgers, Mike's aforementioned favorite quarterback, is on the front page of this.
You gotta use big words.
I kick because I care. I kick because I care.
It's the magazine.
Where's the
Time
freaking
Machine.
table of contents? This used to piss me off all the time. They don't have any. Oh, there it is. All
So
right,
what week did this come out? So this is the preview. So this is before
September
the
6th,
season.
2010.
This is nice.
September 6th,
All right.
2010. And I want to play a game with you, Mike.
All right, let's play a game.
I'm going to ask you about each division and what team you think was the number one team for their preview.
All right, let's do it.
2010. Let's start with the AFC East. Who do you think they took in 2010 as the number one team in the AFC East?
The Patriots.
Oh, you think? Oh, you'd think. Peter King poo-pooed on that quickly, and he put Mark Sanchez's leading New York Jets
Oh,
as the number one team.
The worst.
Mark Sanchez, Sean Green, Jericho Cotchery, Braylon Edwards, Dustin Keller, Nick Mangold, other guys of note, Antonio Cromartie.
R.I.P. to Nick Mangold.
Yes, honestly, very, very sad. Last week, I believe. Sean Ellis and Antonio Cromartie on that defense. Patriots are supposed to be second. Tom Brady, Lawrence Maroney, Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. The list goes on and on. Crazy. Dolphins third and Buffalo Bills fourth with a starting quarterback of Trent Edwards.
Shout out Trent Edwards.
AFC North, moving on. Who do you think is number one in this?
AFC North is Baltimore.
Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh.
Correctamundo. Ben Roethlisberger, Rashard Mendenhall, Hines Ward,
Yeah.
Mike Wallace, Heath Miller. Troy Polamalu on the other end, obviously.
Young
James-
Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't even listed on this yet because he was so young at the time.
Pre-CTE Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah. Number 2, Baltimore Ravens with Joe Flacco at quarterback. He was very young. Ray Rice, bad guy. Anquan Bolden, Derek Mason, Todd Heap, the rest. Cincinnati Bengals led by Carson Palmer and Cedric Benson. And finally, Cleveland Browns quarterbacked by Jake Delhomme.
Gotta love Jake Delhomme.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dog.
R.I.P. to
right.
Cedric Benson, by the way.
Yes, we had a lot of dead guys, unfortunately. AFC South, Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and who's the other team in the AFC South? Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Titans. Thank you, Jesus. Who is number one in the AFC South?
Texans, Colts, Colts.
Colts, correct. Peyton Manning, Joseph Adai, Pierre Garcon, Reggie Wayne, Austin Kelly, the likes. Number 2 that year, Houston Texans, Matt Schaub, Arian Foster, Andre Johnson. Tennessee
Brian
Titans
Cook,
quarterbacked by 2010. Madden cover. Come on.
Vince Young.
Woo! Chris Johnson, Kenny Britt, the like. And finally, the Jacksonville Jaguars headed by David Garrard. What a name. What a poll.
Shout out Gerard.
AFC
They're
West.
actually good that year.
They were good.
AFC West.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You got the Chargers, you got the Chiefs, you got the Broncos.
Broncos?
No, San Diego Superchargers that year.
Oh,
Phil
yeah,
Rivers.
that's right. Phil Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Rookie Ryan
LT.
Matthews, fullback Jacob Hester, if you remember the guy.
Oh, yeah. Jacob Hester was a dog back then.
Second, Oakland Raiders with Jason Campbell and Darren McFadden on that team.
Wow.
Third, then, the Broncos being quarterbacked by Chicago legend Kyle Orton and no Sean Moreno in the backfield. Finally, the Chiefs with Matt Castle and Todd Haley at the helm. Remember that guy?
They actually went to the playoffs that year. Wow.
They did, and it was a bad game. And there's stories from that from them.
Horrible game.
Yes, NFC East, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles. Commanders.
2010
Yes.
Giants.
Yes. Gigantes. Eli Manning, Brandon Jacobs, Steve Smith, Hakeem Nicks, Kevin Boss, Justin Tuck on the other end.
Oh yeah,
Right in the middle of their run there. Number 2, Dallas, Tony Romo, Marion Barber. Number 3, Eagles, headed by Kevin Cobb that year and LaShawn McCoy.
Mike Vick.
Yeah. Yes, that was that year. And then finally, the Redskins at the time. Donovan McNabb, Clinton Portis, Santana Moss, Joey Galloway. Quite a cool team, actually. D'Angelo Hall on the other end.
Never worked.
Okay, our division, NFC North in 2010.
I'm going to go out on a hunch that the Bears were the favorite for the division at the time. Yeah, Packers.
He was on the cover. Yeah, this is Aaron Rodgers, Ryan Grant, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Jerry Michael Finley. Most notably, they went on a run that year.
Hey,
they went on a run that year. I said it a bunch. I've said it a bunch now. It's gotten me. Surprisingly enough, though, the Bears not even number 2.
Oh, okay. So the line or the Vikings were
quarterbacked by
Ponder,
Brett Favre, Adrian Peterson, Percy Harvin, Bernard Berrien, the likes.
Yep.
The Bears next: Jay Cutler, Matt Forte, Forte. Excuse me. This is the problem. Devin Hester, Johnny Knox, and then Greg Olson. That was
Johnny Knox was amazing. The Bears that year they went to a wild card game and beat the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm. Then they played the Packers in the NFC Championship that year, I believe.
Yes, they did.
And then they lost and the Packers won.
Very sad.
Yes, honestly, very sad. It was depressing as fuck. Okay, and then finally the Lions in their hellhole. You got a young Stafford, Javid Best, Calvin Johnson, Nate Burleson, all of that. NFC South, Bucs, Saints.
I would like to give the roses to Javid Best really quick. Javid Best, maybe the best running back that never was due to concussions.
Fitting name for the man. I give you that.
NFC South, Saints.
Yes, this is Drew Brees, Pierre Thomas, Marcus Colston, Jeremy
I'm going to say 2 was the
team.
Falcons with Matt Ryan, too.
No.
Really?
Matt Moore led Carolina Panthers. D'Angelo Williams, Steve Smith Sr. now. You know, the guy that loves band girls. You know, all that. And then, obviously, defense looking good on that team. Number 3, Atlanta Falcons, led by Matt Ryan, Michael Turner, Roddy White, Michael Jenkins, Tony Gonzalez on that team, still playing at the time. Finally, the Bucs, Josh Freeman, Cadillac Williams. Mike Williams is a rookie. Kellen Winslow Jr. in jail forever. NFC West, final one.
Whew, this is going to be a toughie. All right.
Seahawks,
So we got the Seahawks, Niners. This is Alex Smith-led Niners,
This
if I'm
is
not
correct,
mistaken.
Mundo. You were right about that, sir.
Seahawks were good at the time. Hasselbeck-led Seahawks team with Sean Alexander.
Oh, yeah. This was a division with the St. Louis Rams, by the way. So they're still in the same division,
Zach.
but it makes a hell of a lot more sense now.
Sorry, Zach. I'm going to say the Seahawks.
I thought the same thing. It's the Niners. They gave it to Alex Smith, Frank Gore, Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis. A lot of young guys. Takeo Spikes and Patrick Willis on the other end there. And Isaac Sopaonga, or however the hell you say his name. Number 2, Seahawks, Matt Hasselbeck, Julius Jones. This is pre-Marshawn Lynch. He's still on the Bills at the time. Hushmanzada, Deion Branch. Cardinals, Matt Leinart, Tim Hightower, Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Breston.
We let him off the hook.
And the Rams, you get a rookie quarterback here, Mike.
Sam Bradford.
Yes, they were the worst team in the league the year before. Sam Bradford
was supposed to be a dog.
He was supposed to be the man.
Good.
He's injured and inaccurate.
OU Sam Bradford.
Steven Jackson still on this team. Laurent Robinson, Danny Amendola, and no one else of note on this entire team. And that's your NFL preview from September 10th, 2010.
I love Magazine Time Machine.
It's fun, dude. I love it a lot, dude. It's
Magazine Time Machine's going to get a jingle. Just stay tuned. Okay.
Magazine time machine.
So, Vince, we did our picks over this past weekend. How do we do?
I got one on you, Mike. Just one. You're still up
Just
one for
one?
the year, but I got one on you this week.
What's the record now?
We are looking at, so let me click over to the other tab. 84-50 for you, 83-51 for me.
Wow. Most notably, before we start breaking everything down, the Colts acquired Sauce Gardner from the Jets, where the Jets just absolutely fire-sailed everybody. Traded a 2026 first-round pick, a 2027 first-round pick, and Adonai Mitchell to the Colts or to the Jets for Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner goes from a 1-7 team to a 7-2 team. Does this make him relevant again? Because he was having a kind of a poopy year, but I could feel like he was just like, yeah, I play for a shit team. I'm not trying to.
It makes, yeah. The Colts defense is already good. He doesn't have to. It's not Revis Island. He's not Revis Island. He needs guys around him that are good. I think he's going to be very good. I think Jets fans are like, what the fuck is going on right now? I think this is a great spot for him. And I think he's very good. I just think like he's on the Jets. So what are you going to do? You know?
I think it's great for him. I think ultimately this puts him on a team that he has the ability to compete now and go out week after week and be a shutdown corner on a pretty solid defense.
I agree.
Now, what's interesting, Indianapolis's defense entered week 10 ranked 26th in pass defense, 29th in third down defense.
Damn, I thought they were better than that.
So not very good considering, and I don't think that loss against the Steelers, which we'll get into, helped anything, which you most accurately predicted. Cowboys acquire Quinnen Williams. You know, Jerry's been plugging all year long. Oh, we're going to use those picks for something. You just watch what we do. It was sitting next to Stephen A. Smith on the Monday night game, which I thought was hilarious.
Yes, wild. He went from Cardi B to Stephen A.
Gotta love it. Traded
Cardi B was with Kraft. Excuse me. Sorry. I just needed to figure out that.
Cowboys traded a 2026 second-round pick, better of Cowboys and Packers 2027 first-round picks, so they'll get the best of those. And then defensive tackle Maze Smith, which they drafted in the first round this year. So for Quinnen Williams, not bad. Kind of not bad at all.
Dude.
Quinnen Williams, who most notably like sneezed and blessed himself.
Bless you. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Dude, it's clearly pass rush is a weakness for the Cowboys. It would be awesome.
Everything's a weakness for the Cowboys. They couldn't score against the Cardinals on Monday.
End, but outside of that, the Cowboys are a top 5 offense this year.
The Cowboys could not score on the Cardinals on Monday night.
Both teams get paid 1 week at a time. Statistically, they're a top 5 offense, and statistically, they're the 31st worst defense in the league. So, like,
Dallas Cowboys have a top 5 scoring offense, 29 points a game, except this past weekend. However, the team is off to a 3-5-1 start with Micah Parsons less defense.
That's exactly what I just said. I think
they've allowed the second most points per game with 30.8 points per game.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, the Bears played them, and you're like, Caleb Williams has 10 hours to throw the ball because no one's rushing. And again, it'd be crazy if they had a great pass rusher. Who would have thought? So they went and got one.
Well, they got a really good one who's cost controlled too.
Yep.
So it's not a bad deal.
And now the Jets are sitting on, what, 2 2027 first rounders now, if I'm not mistaken. They have 4 first round picks in the next 2 years.
You know what that means?
You hope they make good of it, but those other guys were also first round picks. So,
do you know what that means?
No.
Arch Manning's going to the Big Apple, baby.
He could be a Saint.
He's going. He's going.
One of the trades that really, Jair Alexander was a very good cornerback for the Packers, and it seems like he got injured. I know, but it seems like his value just plummeted so hardcore. And I think like he goes to the Eagles, and he's gonna be good on the Eagles because it's just the Eagles. Like it seems like they're doing things where you're like, what are you up to, Howie Roseman? And he always ends up just doing the right thing.
I'm surprised Roseman didn't make a bigger splash.
I think he was looking. This is the craziest NFL trade deadline I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's some big names, most
It's
notably the
usually
Jets.
mundane. Yeah, it's usually mundane.
It's usually just like, oh yeah, somebody got traded for a bag of footballs.
And yeah, so I mean, other than that, a couple decent
Well,
moves here and
the
there.
Eagles did acquire Jalen Phillips from the
Yep.
Dolphins for a 3rd-round pick. Phillips, if most remember, he was a 1st-round pick.
You saved yourself there. I love that.
No, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mostly remembered for.
Rashid Shaheed, Weber State's own,
Love it.
traded to the Seahawks, gives them a speed threat.
I feel
He goes
really
back
bad
to
for
the Pacific
JSN fantasy
Northwest.
owners though, because he's about to eat in a little bit to his.
Well,
He's still gonna be good.
JSN had 9 receptions, 100 some odd yards on Sunday night, and didn't score a touchdown.
He's the best receiver in the league this year.
He's a freak.
I
Sam
know.
Darnold's also putting out a bid to say, hey, I'm here.
Yep. Just play in the playoffs.
Jacoby Myers traded to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was interesting. That was kind of like
He traded him to the Jags for a 4th-round pick and a
Jags.
6th-round pick.
It seemed like a lot for him, to be honest, but whatever. Like, get him out of here. The Bears were in on Quinn Williams, by the way, but they wouldn't give out the package, which I'm cool with. I didn't need a second and a first for him.
No.
But they go
Why
and
would you
get
have
Joe
done that? We're not there
Tryon.
yet.
No, for sure. They go and get Joe Tryon Shoyinka, I believe is how you say his name. I believe it is. From the Browns, a previous
From the
first round
Browns.
draft pick. They send him 1 6th-rounder for it. I like that trade. We'll see if he's anything. But
Bottom line, with Io Dangbo going out for the rest of the season, which I don't know how
he
much
wasn't
of a
that
loss
good
that
anyway.
is.
Yeah.
When they asked Ben Johnson in his presser today, like, oh, the loss of a Dangbo, what are your thoughts? He's like, oh, well, he had a great motor. You're like, oh, it's a polite way of saying.
Yeah, he was a
too much
first in, last out
guy.
guy. So that's
Yeah,
what you
first
say, you know.
in, last out guy. He did say they were going to move him inside with Booker coming back now, which
He looked
Booker
good.
looked good. He had a sack.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Austin Booker. I think he's going to be good for this team. All right, let's go down the line of our picks from last week and picks this
sir.
week, and then we will get out of your hairs. All right,
Overreaction Thursday. The Ravens are going to the playoffs.
Ravens are probably going to go to the playoffs.
Feels like it.
Ravens
Dolphins
are
are
probably
so
going to
bad.
run the table.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say something that is false, but I don't think that's false.
I think
They
you're
have
right.
the ability
I'm
to
with
run
you.
the table.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at their schedule, you got the Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Pats, which the Pats are winning the East right now, which is
I know,
insane.
but I think Patriots fan. First off, the Ravens, that's 7 wins out of 8 there. They could easily do it.
They could
but,
easily do it.
But the Patriots, if you look at their schedule, outside of their one Bills win, they've just beat the shit out of shitty teams, which I know you got to do if you're a good team.
The shitty shit.
But I want to see them play a really good team down to the wire here and see where they're actually at. Because I also don't. Could be smoke and mirrors, but they're a good team and they're on top of the AFC East. The Dolphins, on the other hand, fire their GM, announced that McDaniel's staying the entire year regardless. Yes.
Okay.
Right move. In my opinion, right move. Because what I thought was going to happen, what people were saying was going to happen is they can McDaniel and let this guy have another hire. And just like, what are you doing? Don't even do it. Just get him out of here. He's putting the team together like shit. He just is.
You know what I didn't realize? That Dan Soder and Mike McDaniel are like
They
good
went-
friends. Like,
Yeah,
like
they
real-
are childhood
real-
best friends. Yeah. And then he went to the Niners, and Soder's a huge Niners fan. And and then he went to the Dolphins. So that's the thing.
Crazy how the world works. But yeah, the
Tis the
Dolphins not looking too hot. Tua just mashed potato.
He's
braids.
done. Put in Zach Wilson and call it a day.
No. Put in Quinn. I like Quinn.
True.
Texas is on.
Do you?
All right.
In the NFL. I was going to say,
Nah.
I'm pretty sure we can get back
I
to
wasn't a
some
big fan of him in
incriminating-
Texas.
I was going to say, we
He's
can
a
go
big-
back and get some incriminating evidence on that,
He's
Mike.
a big floated guy. He's a big
Yes.
floated guy.
Better than Arch.
Yeah, we'll see about all that. All right. 49ers went to the Meadowlands, played a Camp Scattaboolis Giants.
Mhm.
Jackson Dart got a finger stuck up his pooper.
He did.
He got
Probably
his
liked
oil
it.
checked.
Everybody thought it was Caleb, but it's him. The Giants didn't play horribly, all things considered. Without a running game, Jackson Dart doesn't work. So He looked fine. He was out there. He played really well for what it was worth. It's just you're not going to win that game being one-sided with that. And Brock Purdy, maybe just the Colin Cowherd me. Brock Purdy, we're good. We got Mac Jones. It's the Ben Simmons argument. We're good. We got Mac Jones. How do you bench him? How do you bench him when Purdy's back? Have we paid him
Mac?
220? Yeah.
Oh, you can't. You got to put in Brock.
He might. Mac Jones might do the funniest thing ever and get himself a contract next year.
He's going to be the backup.
Yeah, until he signs somewhere else next year. That's what I'm saying.
Who would sign him next year?
Someone's going to try to Sam Darnold.
He's a system quarterback.
Someone's going to try and Sam Darnold's his ass. Someone's going to try and sign him.
Sam Darnold's far more athletic, far better arm talent.
Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones. They're doing the same
Joneses?
They're doing the same thing. Yeah, stick with the Joneses. Someone's gonna sign him that needs a quarterback. Maybe the Saints do next year, and they're like, "Fuck it, maybe Mac Jones will work out." What he needs to do is take an immediate flight to Minnesota and just sit with KOC for a year, and he'll be primo.
System-based quarterback, although.
But that was the whole.
JJ looked pretty good on Sunday. We'll get into it. But the 49ers are 6-3 right now, and might have an opportunity to win that division. So we'll
Seahawks still there.
Joe Alt goes down in this game. Chargers sneak by the Titans, and the Chargers are getting plagued by injuries. Still 6-3, but boy, it's looking a little
sucks,
scary.
Man. They're just it sucks.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, you have two all-pro left tackles, and they're both out.
What's crazy to me about this game is that, like, basically nobody on offense who scored touchdowns for the Titans?
Honestly, they're probably all ghosts.
There's a punt return for a touchdown. Beyond that, like, there was no players on this team looking at a stat line that caught a touchdown.
Not a single offensive player. I didn't know that.
So it was all field goals. It was one kick return, and the rest of it's all field goals.
Shit. I'm trying to figure out how that is crazy. To score 20
Did they get
points
a safety?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the 14 came from. They had to get 1 point from somewhere.
Yeah, either that or a defensive touchdown.
Could have been. I don't even know. To be honest, I wasn't that tuned in on this because I just avoided.
Yeah, I don't think
completely.
I don't think anybody was.
But it's like I want the Chargers to be good. It's just if you lose both your left tackles, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's if you lose both of your starting tackles, you got a problem. Okay, the Vikings just squeaked this game out against the Lions. The Lions were trying all day to win this one. David Montgomery had a day. So did Sam Laporta. I mean, off the charts, Amon-Ra St. Brown just continues to just put up epic stat line after epic stat line. So good at football. Jahmyr Gibbs kind of had a quiet day. It was just semi-concerning. Jared Goff seemingly was having trouble with this defense. And
I don't know if it was concerning because I do think that B-Flow defense is real. Like,
it's real. There's no doubt about it. Justin Jefferson finds the end zone. TJ Hawkinson does the same, and then JJ McCarthy rushes in for a tutty as well. JJ
McCarthy, system quarterback in the perfect system.
He doesn't want another pretty face. He doesn't want anybody to hold. He just wants you.
I still don't think he's good, but as far as I'm concerned, Lions end up being 5-3. Not to bury the lead, but the Packers lose again this week, and standings look interesting. Not going to say anything, but standings look interesting. That's all it is.
It's looking to be a very, very tough NFC North.
Mm-hmm. That or the NFC West is the best division in football right now. Now, the Packers and the Falcons, again, for the third week in a row, who are the Atlanta Falcons?
I don't know. I don't even think they know.
They get blown out, and then they play a 1-point game, and then they get blown out, and then they win, and then they get blown out, and then they play a 1 point. You're like, what? Are you decent or are you not?
I feel like they still are trying to identify what they are on offense and defensively.
They almost won this game.
They almost won this game. The Patriots were like, we're getting close, but we're not that close. Hey, I mean, who could be good again? Stephon Diggs could be good again.
Yeah, well, that's because Cardi B was in Robert Kraft's box. He's like, I got to play for my kid.
Drake London had 3 touchdowns.
He is so good.
He just came out of nowhere.
He's
Very
also
good at
just
football.
he got put into a position where he didn't know who his quarterback was ever going to be. And I think he's criminally underrated at this point. Because everybody thinks about the
USC's
Falcons
own.
and they're like, and yeah, 100%. I think he got put on the Falcons and it was like, well, Kyle Pitts is there and is he going to work out? And Bijan's the king and all this stuff. It's like, dude, Drake London can very reasonably have an argument to be the best offensive weapon that they have on that team. It's an
There's
argument.
no doubt it's Bijan, but yeah, I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but you can have that conversation. Like, it's not crazy to have that conversation.
No, it's not. Speaking of a crazy conversation, Vince, you dialed this. Steelers beat the Colts.
Dude, it's just one team's too high and one team needs to get a win. And Steelers right now are 4-4. It's a different look, and they're gonna Tomlin it, and Aaron Rodgers had a good game, and all of those things, and it kind of backs up my opinion, like earlier, where it's like, or it kind of backs up what we talked about earlier that I was wrong about. Colts defense isn't great. Colts offense is a lot better than their defense.
Why they made the moves.
And also, if you, hey, NFL, all defenses that play the Colts this year, if you can, which I know is difficult, if you can stop Jonathan Taylor, you can stop the Colts. That's all it is. He got 45 yards. He hasn't been under 100 all year. He didn't even get the end zone rushing.
Yeah, it was like his first game all season without multiple touchdowns. It was crazy.
Yeah. And he got none.
Sorry for the fantasy. Yeah,
Yeah.
none.
No, honestly,
Snooze
you guys
it.
deserve a bad one every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they came out of the gate so hot. It's to your point. It's time that they get brought back down to earth. They go make some big trades. They're clearly in win now mode. Danny Dimes is clearly going to be their guy. So,
Steichen coach of the year. Place that bet.
Steichen could be coach of the year. Also, Anthony Richardson.
IR.
Do you put him in a different position next year? Or you just get rid of him?
I don't know. He's on the IR, so I don't even know if they're doing anything with him right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Broncos went to play the Texans, and the Texans had a quarterback issue.
You almost had it.
Close. Almost counts on horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, true.
The Texans lost by a field goal to the Broncos. The Texans, no CJ Stroud, got a concussion in like the first quarter. And then from there, the Broncos just kept that defense at bay, and
dude, they
won by a field goal.
They play the weirdest games.
They really do.
The Broncos are good. They're not a confusing team. They just play weird ass games. Like the
Broncos are 7-2.
What, last week they scored 30 points in the fourth quarter? Was it against the Giants?
30. No, 2 weeks ago they scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
That's what it was. This game, they had 7 points the entire game until they're 11 in the fourth quarter. Like, Sean Payton's addicted to come back in games. And Bo Nix loves that too, because he's just like, go free, boy. Run around, throw 18 for 37, which is a horseshit percentage, but they win the game, so who cares?
Doesn't matter. W's a
18
W.
for 37 is insane. Why did they even let him keep passing? Like, what are they doing?
What's insane to me right now is if you look across the league, the Broncos are atop the AFC West, which is nuts.
And
itself.
Best defense in the league. That's what it is, more than
Best
anything.
defense in the league, and the Chiefs are in that division, and the Chiefs are in third place.
Yeah, they'll win it.
It's insane. Or not. I mean, they got to play the Broncos, which I would love to see that game. And I
don't
can't
know,
wait to see it
dude.
myself.
Now that they got Rashee Rice back, Xavier Worley seems like he figured out what he's doing. Travis Kelce took a youth pill, and Holmes is really good. So it's giving me that.
Didn't really matter this week. And we'll get into it. Now, let's talk about the best comeback of a week.
That was best comeback. It was the best game. This is the best game to watch this week.
This team gave me a heart attack. What other team other than our beloved Chicago Bears?
Give it to me. Yes.
Another Bears victory and another week where the boys picked against the Bears to win. And the Bears somehow, with this Ben Johnson-led team, come out, make you feel like everything's hunky-dinky-dory. And like, yeah, they got this shit on lock. Late touchdown by the Bengals. You're like, uh-oh.
They
Maybe
didn't
they don't.
somehow win it. They somehow didn't lose this game.
And then one thing leads to another. You're like, oh, the Bengals have declared an onside kick. My wife, who's not the biggest football fan, but pays attention enough, asked me, what the hell are they doing? Why are they doing this? I'm like, they're trying to get the ball back. She goes, that's not allowed. I'm
Yes,
like,
it
yeah,
is.
it is. Sure as shit, somebody's little footy toe touched the
Yeah.
ball.
Dude, that's the thing. It would have been a penalty if they didn't just fucking touch the ball.
It would have been a penalty, but you don't touch the ball before it doesn't go 10 yards. And
Yeah.
they did that. Now, I look at this team. I don't know where the criticism comes from. The Bears right now on offense are a top 10 team.
Yep. The people want to hate. Whatever.
And people are like, Caleb Williams sucks. I'm like, does he? Does he?
He's good enough to win, buddy. What else?
3 touchdowns, 280 yards, no interceptions, 20 for 34.
A couple.
And caught a touchdown pass.
True. The Ben Johnsons came out. Tyson Bagent just had a kid, I guess, too. They had a call, throw it to Tyson Bagent, back to Caleb Williams, make a throw. He had a couple really – he's due for this all the time. A couple horrible accuracy issues. A couple bad ones. And then when it counts, he throws an absolute fucking dime to Colston Loveland. Exactly where it needed to be. And the Bengals – we're doing what the Commanders did to us last year and what we did to the Commanders this year – to the Bengals, it seems like, because after that play, like Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, both of them after it, like, close the fucking game out. Get a stop. Like, we did all that we can. And they did. They did all that they can. It's just two horrible defenses going against each other.
This is coaching. This is all coaching. Ben Johnson doesn't let these guys quit on themselves. And, you know, he will say in press conferences they need to finish games. You know, right now, I feel like this defense has been plagued by injuries from day one. No Jalen Johnson, no Kyler Gordon. It's tough. It's tough to compete right now, especially against this team, the Bengals, which Flacco's a very smart QB. He's got some of the best wide receivers, if not the 2 best wide receivers in all of football.
I think if he improves a little bit, he might be able to win a Super Bowl one of these days. He was playing, and I was with my family, and my cousin was just like, you know, she doesn't watch a lot of sports, and she's like, Joe Flacco? I know that name. I'm like, yeah, he's like 40 now, and he's like, still playing. He looks good. I'm like, he does look good, dude. He played very well. Interceptions are going to happen, but first off, Bears shouldn't have won that game. Any other Bears team loses that game, they win it, great. 50% of it was because the Bengals don't know how to tackle. Like
Colston Loveland doesn't go down. Colston Loveland, 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns.
It was a Loveland game. He was Offensive Player of the Week this week. Great. Hell yeah. Give me more. Cole Kmet, seemingly out forever based on how that ended up working out.
Breakout DJ game. Alameda Sakia, 6 receptions, 58 yards. And a
player of the game, Mike.
Kyle Monungai.
Has to be. What a
6th-round draft pick. 26 carries, 176 yards, 6.8 yards average per carry.
Yeah, he's
got me feeling nicey.
I also like to, because we give him a lot of shit, and I was looking at some advanced stats today on Darnell Wright, and he's playing a hell of a fucking year so far.
He's getting better, and he's kind of taken the Sewell role in this offensive line.
Yeah.
He was nasty. Nasty, like putting guys in the dirt.
He might be an actual bear.
He
looks like a bear in a Bears uniform. It's kind of crazy, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that I'm bearing witness to this.
Oh, boy.
Theo
Either
Benedetto,
way,
not the answer. The other side.
We need to draft a left tackle, hasta pronto.
Yes, ASAP.
Right away.
Get one.
Caleb looked good to the point this team usually doesn't win these games. Coming back, they were down 41-42. Looked like you're like, all right, here we go. It's going to be on the foot of Cairo. But Caleb throws an absolute piece to Colston Loveland. Colston Loveland doesn't give up on the play and runs in for a touchdown.
Jake Moody should be our kicker.
Jake Moody should totally be our kicker. I don't disagree with that statement.
Like I'd rather do that and give us an opportunity, even if he's going to miss it from closer, than be like, you can't kick over 45 or it's just not going to happen. You can't do that in the NFL.
No,
I mean, fucking Cameron Dicker broke a record this week with 68 yards, and Cairo Santos can't even do a 45-yarder. Like, this is a problem.
Yeah, and especially at elements, if there's wind, rain, the rest of it, Cairo's worthless. So, yeah, Jake Moody should be our kicker. I don't disagree with it. Bring that kid in. All right. Maybe my second favorite game of the weekend.
What a game. What a game.
The Carolina Panther, who are 5-4
I'm the Black
somehow.
Panther.
Rico Dowdle, 25 yards, 125 carries, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young didn't need to have a game, 11-20. The Packers couldn't buy a touchdown, and then Tucker Kraft died.
First game of the year. No.
Poor Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah,
he's dead. Romeo Dobbs said he's in a better what was the line?
He's in a better place. You're like, where? The hospital?
Romeo, he's not dead. They asked Romeo, so what do you think about Tucker? Oh, he's such a great part of this team, but, he's in a better place.
He's at the Greater Green Bay Appleton freaking hospital. That's where he's at right now, dude.
Poor guy tore his ACL. He's not dead.
Yeah. This is the first game that Micah Parsons this year hasn't had a QB pressure. Their defense looked horrible. The Panthers aren't very good, but are they? Because they're 5-4. It's one of those teams you're like, when is the other shoe going to drop? The Packers' losses this year and the tie is really weird. If we're going to call them a good team.
The Packers don't play bad teams very well.
That's the whole thing. I mean, it's like they play the Cowboys. They tie them 40-40. They destroy the Bengals. They just beat the Cardinals. They beat the Steelers by a lot. And then Panthers, they lose to them. You're like, they beat the Lions the first game of the season. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, how did the Browns and the Panthers beat them and they tied the Cowboys and they beat the fucking Lions? It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm just looking at this division right now. It's nuts.
It's fun. NFC North right now is 5-2-1, 5-3, 5-3, 4-4.
You could be a 10-8 team or a 10-7 team and not make the playoffs somehow.
Yeah, well, that's because 3 teams in the NFC West are 6-2 and 6-3. So
bananas. I'm just tired. By the way, all you Bears fans out there who are still saying we suck, drop it.
Yeah. What else do you want?
I don't know what more you could want.
I would argue we're not good and we're not bad.
We're right in the middle.
Yep.
Which I don't know. First year of a new head coach, what more do you want?
That's just Chicago, and we do it a little bit. We do it in like a cheeky little "I get it" situation. We're either amazing or horrible for everybody, and you're like, "Hey, dude, let's find a middle ground."
It's the first time I see a team that looks bought into a head coach. And I don't want to jinx it, but we look like we're on a path. All right.
Yeah.
Panthers beat the Packers in a beautiful walk-off field goal. It was fantastic.
Wonderful.
All right. The Rams beat the shit out of the Saints.
Tyler Shuck, yay. That's it. That's all I got.
I don't know why the Saints didn't fire Sale Kamara. The rest of them, I don't know why they didn't get rid of the whole team.
Because I think he's the last 5 years, he's RB7 or up in fantasy points for yards and all that. I think he's like 32nd.
He would seemingly make a ton of sense on the Chiefs, but who knows? They just probably don't have the payroll.
Well, they also don't like guys that break the law and abuse people. So
no,
they never have that.
Never.
I gotta have a sound that's like sarcasm because it's just like obviously, dude.
Vince needs to add to a soundboard. Vote for that. The Jaguars went into Las Vegas and barely snuck this one out by a fart.
Yeah.
And then they just said, "All right, Jacoby Myers, walk across the hallway.
Yeah,
you're getting traded. Sorry."
Yeah, he's like, "I got nothing for you, buddy," which is good. That's stacked. But also, why did they get rid of him if Travis Hunter's on the IR?
I just think they want a solidified piece. Brian Thomas has a really bad case of the drops. Mm-hmm. Somebody who I'd like to point out, Parker Washington, 8 receptions, 90 yards. I bet him for a live touchdown. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence
That's the Snoop Dogg who meme. You're like, Parker who? Peter Parker. Who the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, hey, with great talent comes great responsibility.
Facts.
Trevor Lawrence, 2 rushing touchdowns. This game was just a back and forth all day. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, the Raiders aren't good at football. I think that's
so. How long will it be until we get to decide what Trevor Lawrence is? Does he have to be like 36? And then we could be like, he's not that good. Like, I don't know where are we at with it, dude. Every year you're like, he's going to be good. It's like, he won in Clemson in like the last millennium. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It was so long.
Trevor Lawrence is what you see is what you get. He'll make some amazing throws. He'll blow you away, and then he'll do some stuff where you're like, what are you aiming at?
I don't want to put it on the ether, but, you know, I feel like our guys might have a little bit of that syndrome too.
He's still not a finished product. He's year 2 in a new system, and
neither
he's
Trevor
developing.
Lawrence. He's year 1 in a new system, but that's happened to him
Trevor
20
Lawrence
times.
made a AFC Championship game. Let's not forget.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
When? I thought that was Bortles.
Oh, that was a division game. My bad.
Yes. Okay. I was like, Bortles made an AFC Championship game.
Division game against the Chiefs. Very close, actually.
Take a piss.
Okay. Speaking of Chiefs, Bills are pretty good at football.
Nope. Every year, Mike. We know how this goes.
Josh Allen needs to win it.
Every single year. We said it when we took the pick. We're like, oh, Bills are going to win this game. The Chiefs are going to beat them in the playoffs.
I hope not, considering the AFC West right now is not leaning in the Chiefs' favor. I'm just excited to see what the Chiefs do against the Broncos.
It's just Rashee Rice is back for sure. And like it's
one player. That defense looks to be slow. Chris Jones doesn't look to be Chris Jonesing.
I know, until he does. Until they don't make the playoffs, I'm going to say they're going to make the playoffs. That's kind of where I'm at with it. It just feels like they're gonna. You can't write them off.
Okay. I like the way he thinks. All right, Seahawks. Talk about a playoff team.
I think Jaden Daniels in a better place. That was one of the nastiest injuries.
You know what? I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Fucking that kid.
Bring him up.
This is such a hard
the
ask.
The Seahawks just absolutely destroyed the Commanders 38-14. Sam Darnold, 4 touchdowns to nobody.
Yeah.
Literally. Torrey Horton scored 2 touchdowns. Elijah Arroyo and Cody White. No running back for this team scored a touchdown. AJ Barr, here it is.
I'm about to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
And Jaden Daniels most notably broke his elbow.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
We do care that he broke his elbow. It's sad. And I wish him a very quick return.
Spin zone on this here. That injury was brutal, and I know everybody's like, hey, it's Washington. This is just RG3 again, all this shit. All these things start creeping into your brain. And then you remember, hey, he broke his elbow. That sucks. He broke his left elbow, his non-throwing arm. That's good. You'd be way more concerned with a torn ACL or an Achilles or something brutal like that, or a right arm issue. If you break your right arm, you're in a bad spot as a quarterback. It's his left arm. And here's another spin zone on it. Your team's too old. They made it to the NFC Championship last year, and they're like, all right, we're all in. Which sometimes that could be the worst thing possible. Because you go and get Von Miller, and I know Debo's old, and Terry can't play this year, and Eckler gets injured right at the beginning, and Krosky Merritt isn't exactly what you thought he was going to be. Punt it. Punt this year. Get a good draft pick. Bring in some younger guys. Get younger as a team, because I think they're second oldest in the league or something like that. And then you still got Jaden Daniels next year with a healthy arm.
It's not a bad outlook. It's not a bad outlook at all.
It's where you're at. And the Seahawks might be really fucking good.
Sam Darnold, everybody wrote him off saying that was flash in the pan. Doesn't look like it.
That's the thing though. It's like the same opinion is going to be of him until he wins in the playoffs, because he was so bad in the playoffs last year.
Well, right now, the NFC West is up for grabs with the Rams and the Seahawks, and I don't know if there's a place there for the 6-3 49ers.
Which is crazy. They're fucking 3 teams with 6 wins. Crazy.
Talk about another NFC West team that now has a new quarterback. Jacoby Brissett. Renaissance.
They play better with him.
They do. Seems like Jonathan Gannon with the pew, 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 pew.
You see what Marv Sr. said the other day?
That he doesn't watch his son?
No, he said this Arizona Cardinals team, if he was on it, Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison would be dropped by their team in 3 years because they can't call a fucking play. He's like, it's just so their offense is so bad, I would be bad on it.
Shady McCoy was recently on a podcast and said that Kyler Murray is your prototypical college quarterback.
Yeah.
He just runs in circles until something opens up down the field. And in the NFL, that doesn't happen.
No, because everybody's a little bit faster and a little bit bigger.
And a lot better athletically.
Mm-hmm. Again,
George Kittle said it best. 20,000 plus kids play college football.
Yep.
1,500 play in the NFL.
And that's every year. This every time somebody argues like, well, Ohio State could probably beat the Saints. Fuck no. Because all of the best players in college are on the Saints. Like, that's what you're doing. Like, you're taking all of the best players. So all of the bad players, get rid of them and take better players on other teams and then put them on the Saints. That's who you're playing. That's the reality of it.
I don't disagree for a second. It's one of these situations that Kyler Murray just got put on IR.
Mm-hmm.
He's not coming back this year.
Gannon's jacked about it. He makes the team better.
3-5. They go in to Dallas. Dallas off of a loss, both 3-5 teams at the time. And yeah, Cardinals put a beating on them.
Dallas can't play no defense. They're so bad on defense.
Can you remind me who their defensive coordinator is?
Eberflush.
Everflush. Let's talk about Marvin Harrison Jr., shall we? 7 receptions, 96 yards, and a tutty. He made a cornerback look silly on a route. He fell down real fast.
Lest we not forget, top 2 pick, right?
Yep.
2nd overall. He's a good player if he can hold on to the ball. And it seems like Brissett puts the ball where he wants it, and Kyler Murray just wasn't doing that. That's just what it feels like. But let's give him a couple weeks here.
I agree. It's not a decided thing. All right. Last week I picked.
Last week you announced a new pick. This week I announced I pick. So
all right,
starting
let's
off
do it. Week 10.
Starting off the Kings Gambit on Thursday Night Football. Raiders at Broncos. That's just safe to assume that we're both taking the Broncos here, Mike.
Yep, pretty snooze.
Okay. We got the Falcons at the 2-loss Colts now.
I don't think the Colts dropped 2 in a row. Give me the Colts.
I don't believe they do either, especially with their new shiny toy. Browns at Jets.
Shit bowl.
Oh, grossest. And it's going to be shitty weather, and they're going to be at MetLife, and it's just going to be nasty.
Shit bowl.
You're going to put on Red Zone, you're going to see one play from this game, maybe.
I don't know. Give me the Jets.
Okay. I'll take the Browns. I'm with you, though. I'm like, let's just make this a pick 'em and call it a day. It's a horrible fucking game. All right. Saints at Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah. Tyler Shuck might not be great at quarterback. Who knows? Patriots at Buccaneers. Big first test for the Patriots, feels like.
I think Baker's going to do some Baker magic.
He is.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Patriots. I'm taking the Bucks. I need to see them play a real good team because that Bills game felt like kind of like a fluke. Ravens. Good defense on the Vikings here. Ravens at Vikings. I will take the Ravens. No, I'll take the Vikings. No, I'll take the Ravens. Final answer.
Final answer. Give me the Ravens. I don't think they lose a game the rest of the year.
I don't think they do either. Bills at Dolphins. We're both taking the Bills here. The Dolphins are fucking horrible.
Yep, fair.
Giants at Bears. We're both taking the Giants because we have a pack.
Yeah. No
Jaguars at Texans. I'll take the Texans.
This is interesting, actually.
No, they don't have a quarterback. I'm taking the Jags.
I was about to say CJ Stroud may still be in concussion protocol.
Yep.
So Mills is going to start. So give me the Jags. Still going to be a low scoring affair.
I agree. Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks are going to whoop that ass.
I know. I keep forgetting to take the picture or taking the pick. I keep just reading it to you. Lions at Commanders. Lions. Mariota is not a starter.
Give me the Lions.
I keep typing loins. When I type
Loins.
Lions, I type L-O-I-N-S.
Oh, man. Give me the loins.
Give me the Detroit Loins. Rams at 49ers in San Francisco. Is it Purdy? Is it Jones? It doesn't matter. The Rams are winning this game, in my opinion.
After that first game in Cali, I don't see the Rams going in here and being
They might be good.
They're good. Give me the Rams.
Yeah. Steelers at Chargers. I'm going to go ahead and they don't have any tackles. They don't have any blocking. But the Steelers' defense is like the worst it's been in like 20 years until last week. Oh, God. I'll take the Steelers.
Just for the sake of parity, give me the Chargers. Chargers at home are a pretty solid squad.
Also a pick 'em, in my opinion. Eagles at Packers. Let me talk you through this really quick because
Are you trying to talk me into a Packers Mike pick?
No. In my first gut, which is what I'll probably take, I want to take the Eagles. Packers are good against good teams. Like, they realistically could win this. They could lose to the Panthers last week and win this game. I would not be surprised by it. I'm going to take the Eagles still, but I'm not confident about it at all.
You just want parity.
I don't, because I'm not even telling you to take them, but you know what I'm saying, though, right?
After a tough loss, they usually bounce back. I'll go with the Packers. Packers might exist.
Yes, I honestly don't even blame you at all for that because it's
another game of pick'em. There is a opportunity here, people, for a very easy long leg parlay if you do it right for these picks.
And we usually don't do it right, though.
Rarely, but I'm just saying if you look at the Commies, Seahawks, Bills, Ravens, Saints, there's 4 right there. So
I want to take the Lions, not the Commanders. Take the Lions, not the Commanders. Yeah.
Oh, we need a song for Time Machine Magazine.
Okay, let me just work that into my schedule here.
Work that into your calendar, will you?
I got you.
Boys will be back together in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
No sweat. It's all good. We're going to do it up.
Happy Honda days, kids. We're starting to get Christmas music. No, thank you. Pass.
Delilah.
I know. Wonderful lady.
We all hope you enjoy Delilah.
I love her. Hope she's doing all right. I also hope she's not bothered by the wild ass video we posted.
We hope you enjoyed another episode of the Taxi Squad podcast.
Hi, Delilah. I had sexual situations with 9 of my family members. How should I go about doing that?
Oh, wow. Well, that could bring some complicated things to this holiday season. Have you thought about making a chicken casserole?
Everybody loves a chicken casserole.
More like a sausage casserole, for being honest. Oh! All right, people. We appreciate you coming through as you always do. If you have an egregious take, something you want to get off your chest, or maybe you want to vent to us about formal gambling loss, maybe, just maybe, you want to have a Delilah call, 312-725-2107.
Lord of the Rings.
Or, Vince would be elated if you called and talked about Lord of the Rings and favorite Lord of the Rings
so
character.
Much better than The Hobbit,
Yeah, absolutely. And as always, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Talking Tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, you know. Jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah, you know.